We're going to start this off by introducing Austin Stone, probably the craziest guy I know. The craziest guy in the 417, definitely.
Craziest looking. I don't know
He just, you just got out of the hospital, what, a couple hours ago?
Yeah, I actually just walked out of the hospital just to make this podcast.
That's awesome.
I really did.
Awesome.
Yeah, I actually.
You like had the little cart. You were
I unhooked everything, and I actually ended up walking out with the checks your blood pressure and all that.
There you go.
And I didn't even mean to. I came to, and I was like, all right, I gotta go. I'm out the door.
So I saw on your Snapchat stories they were like trying to take your necklace or something, and you're like, hell no.
Yeah, absolutely. So the backstory on that is they were doing a CAT scan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you're not supposed to have metal. They were focused on my head and my chest and everything. And he goes, "You're gonna have to take that necklace off." And I said, "Well, I don't really, for obvious reasons."
Mm-hmm.
And he went to grab it, and I was like, "Ooh, buddy, don't do that! Don't do that! You don't go grabbing that a redneck like me, taking shit on my neck."
You're gonna have to move that a little closer.
And I was like, "I'll take it off, but you're not taking it from me."
Yeah,
I'm weird like that. I was like, if I can't hold it or something or it be in my pocket or whatever, I'm not going to do this.
Mm.
And he said, okay. So I took it off and held it. And yes, that was the backstory on that. And they thought, but they learned.
You didn't say anything saying that you take it, did you?
I'm sure.
I just did now. So don't take my necklace now.
Yeah, that's actually. Can you hand that over? We'll put it in our necklace file. That's ours.
Yeah. Fine print. Oh shit.
Yeah. So why were you in the hospital in the first place?
Well, we got in a little altercation at a bonfire last night.
Okay.
I can't, considering we're live and being recorded, I can't go into, crazy details or anything, but it was a pretty good little tussle.
Okay, well, skip over the names. And
I got all my teeth, so that's all that matters to me, because if I didn't have any teeth, it'd be a whole different story.
That'd be even better content.
Yeah. Roofless, toothless, live in Billings No.
Yep. So there are a bunch of people there, or you just some girl drama stuff, or what happened?
Well, we don't really talk about things like that.
I seen a bunch of beer.
Well, just tell it's somebody else's. I'm pretty sure somebody told you the story. It wasn't you, right? It was just a friend of yours. It was your uncle.
A friend of mine, Austin. Yeah, you tell me and I'll tell it. Won't mention anything. So
my friend thinks you're cute, type of thing.
Jacob, what have you been doing?
Not a whole lot. Go to town, lay in bed, talk to somebody.
He's our first return guest. He was on episode number 2. Now you're on episode number 4.
I actually watched that full video. I was now granted I was drinking a little apple juice, but I definitely watched that whole episode.
I did too, a couple times.
And what it kept cracking me up is your microphone. Your microphone was so.
It's because mine was the one recording, so that was.
Yours was the only one recording.
Yeah, we didn't have these. So we just had like a little clip-on microphone connected to my phone. That was the only thing listening.
It was so loud when you talked, and it made me laugh every time. Like they'd be talking over here, and they'd be like, "Ah, man!" And I'm like, "Oh, what the hell?"
You can hear like
the
every
first
little,
one.
You can hear like your heartbeat and everything. It was crazy. I was like, "Why is it so loud on him?"
There was a part where I covered it and I burped, but you could hear the whole thing.
You hear the blood flowing through your veins.
Yeah. Hopefully we got it better with this setup. We haven't posted one with these mics on yet.
Yeah, no,
yet.
let's do it.
He's gonna work tomorrow, right?
We got to edit it. They take a lot to edit. Yeah, tonight and tomorrow's I'm going to get probably both of these ones posted.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the patience to edit anything.
I would try to do it last week, and I was like, I got to take a full day off of work to do it because it takes so
Have you
long.
tried it yet?
Oh, I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it
How
working?
many people you got on there?
I can show you.
No, I think we're good.
What kind of side conversation you guys having over there?
Huh?
We're talking about the setting. We did the whole thing, and I'm probably like 4 shades darker now.
Yeah, okay, all right.
I'll post it later.
That's going to be on the Patreon.
It'll be on my IG.
So, the whole reason, obviously, first of all, thank you guys for having me here.
Yeah.
First of all,
This is Austin Stone.
this is pretty cool. So, I know you were asking me about the TikTok thing. You said like how I gained the followers and everything. So I've actually never told anyone the full backstory of how I made a TikTok.
This is an exclusive.
So this actually all started with a beer.
No way.
But it actually all started as really a joke. It really did. I know people were like, "Oh, I mean, it is a joke, whatever." So I was living at this house, and it was over off 174, and I was having these crazy parties. We were doing these crazy things. Like I was pretty good into money. I was like jumping dirt bikes into ponds and like wrecking stuff and buying shit. You know, I was doing all these crazy stunts.
Yeah.
And posting it on my Snapchat, just videos on my Snapchat. And I was at the house one day, and I made this video. I'm sure all of you have seen it, the white girl wasted video. Where I'm like, this is how you get white girl wasted or whatever.
Okay.
I posted that on my Snapchat, and it got like 176. I got like 176 tags. Like people were screen recording it and sharing it on their stories and tagging me in it.
Gotcha.
And I was like, what the hell? I just went viral on Snapchat. This is where the TikTok thing started. Is everybody...
Oh, that's the video you're talking about where you like turned around? And
yeah.
That is hilarious.
Pockets cut out of my britches. Yeah,
that one. That was hilarious.
But, they were like, you need to make a TikTok. This is crazy. You know, I'm going viral on Snapchat. And that was already blowing my mind. They're like, you need to make a TikTok. You need to make a TikTok. And I didn't know what TikTok was.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was like, what is TikTok? I had not a clue in the world. I was like, no, that sounds stupid. Like, I don't even know what that is.
You were like 12 or 13 at the
And-
time, weren't you?
Huh?
You were like 12 or 13 at the time, weren't you?
11. But, and then finally one day I was like, that was the day. I was like, all right. So I downloaded the app, and the first had no clue what I was doing. Didn't know what the app was. Nothing. First video got over like 30K views.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, huh, all right, we're on to something now. You know, I was like, okay.
Bring in the money.
Yeah, and it just kind of all started. But the name 417 Gone Wild kind of relates back to us partying, and I was doing all these crazy stunts, and we'd have like we'd all put on boxing gloves and just beat the shit out of each other all the time. We'd be out in the dirt. I'd be like, all right, let's take it out to the dirt. I wouldn't let anybody box on the concrete now.
Okay.
We'd go out there and just beat the hell out of each other. And that's where the name 417 Gone Wild came from. We all sat down one night and we're like, we're doing all these crazy stunts. We're beating the shit out of each other in the dirt. I'm crashing. I'm 3 sheets to the wind, crashing dirt bikes into the side of a pond bank. You know? I'm like, we got to name it something. And we all sat down, and I was like, 417 Gone Wild. We're in the 417 Gone Wild. Like, what kind of, you can't get much better.
It's a good name. I like that.
Yeah, exactly. So, and that's kind of the backstory on how I actually made a TikTok and kind of the name of it and everything like that.
So where'd you come up with the feather, the butterfly, and the brick video? I died.
That's a good question. That's a good question.
Yeah.
That is actually, obviously my most viral video.
Yeah.
It's
got
on
like 14 million or 13 million views.
Yeah, right at 13 million.
That's crazy.
That's actually on all platforms. But I only posted it on TikTok, but it's on everything.
Yeah, see, everybody's like,
it's on Twitter, it's on Facebook, it's on YouTube. You can Google it right now. I pop up. But so I actually made that video in less than a minute.
Really?
Yeah. I was just telling somebody that the other day. I was like, it's the videos that are ridiculous, pointless. You make in 10 seconds. Mm-hmm. You pull it, out of your ass.
Well, they seem more natural
that way.
Millions
of views.
Yeah.
But the videos you sit there and spend time on and, put this and that into it, gets nothing.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that video I actually made within less than a minute. That's great. And actually I saw it on my For You page. And I couldn't remember the original, because I'm always about, like, if I remake a video, I like to tag the original creator.
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm going to make this 10 times better in 60 seconds. So I did do that. And then I got like overwhelmed of like, oh, this is my 60 seconds right here. I'm going to blow this video out of the water. Mm-hmm. And I literally did. I made it less than a minute, but I couldn't remember the name of the original creator. And so I go to post it and I'm sitting there and I'm trying to tag in. I'm like, post. And actually a house the next street over. Okay, so I posted that video at the house, made that video at the house.
Yeah.
Made it in less than a minute. Posted it. It was just a normal video to me, right? So I leave the house and I go to a house actually just a street over from here. We're drinking, we're partying, we're having a good old time. And my phone starts ringing. I'm getting call after call after call. And I'm like, because when I'm having a good time, I don't ever answer my phone. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what are all these phone calls for? So I answer the phone and they're like, I answered the first phone call I answered, they're like, you're on Twitter. And I was like, what the fuck is Twitter? I don't have a Twitter or anything. Yeah. They're like, you're trending on Twitter. Like it was someone like super famous. I don't remember. It was some girl like had posted my video and they're like, this girl's like a singer or something and you're on her Twitter. And I was like, what are you talking about? I'm drinking. I was so confused. And
you're like, I thought I was in the living room right now. What are you talking about?
And I come to find out, they're like, you got millions of views. You're on, like, I've seen you on Facebook and Instagram and all this. And I'm like, what is going on? And so we're sitting there drinking and I open my TikTok app and I'm at like immediately 8 million views. And I have like thousands of notifications. And I'm like, oh shit. That's crazy, man.
You got most of your following from that one video, you think? Or?
Oh, absolutely. I would say, but I rose pretty quick at first. I slowed down on making content and everything like that. But at first, it was quick. I went straight to like 20,000 followers within my first few videos.
Oh wow!
Then it stayed at that. But when I posted that, absolutely, I immediately gained probably 110,000 followers off of one video.
Really?
Yes, off of one video.
You probably you'd have been huge right now if you had just kept.
If I'd have kept going, I would have. I would be ramping my Ferrari into the side of that barn. I mean, seriously. And I have a lot of people that comment on videos that I post now, and people do bring that up. They're like, "You could have been the GOAT of TikTok. Like, you would be so crazy right now." But,
you could still do it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because I do have the following, and people still pay attention and everything like that. Definitely a crazy ordeal, though.
That's cool, though. Sure. That's cool.
Here, all the likes I got, followers. I have 8 or 9.
You have 8 or 9?
Somewhere in there.
Would you say?
I think you had more than that. I thought I accidentally. I clicked on yours and it was like.
I don't have that many.
You get a whole bunch of like robots and stuff following you over time.
You do, yeah. Those are definitely a real thing.
Mm-hmm. I had an account where I have like one video on there, and I have like 200 and something followers on it, and they're all I think just fake people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
not that many even people.
They make you feel so good. They're like,
see, speaking of fake followers, okay, Charlie D'Amelio or whatever.
Yeah, she didn't follow me.
Tell me half of those aren't fake.
Oh,
come on now.
Maybe.
Come on now. We're live on this shit. Yeah, tell me those
You're getting called out.
Do they go through and like verify all of your followers before they start paying you? If they don't, that's awesome.
Well, because you don't get paid off of followers. You get paid off of like views.
Well, yeah, but you have to get to 10,000 to get monetized or whatever. So
I mean, 10,000 in the grand scheme of things is not that much. So I don't think they're that worried about it.
Yeah.
If they're fake followers, they're not going to watch your video.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm no expert though.
So I guess we just don't
take my word for it.
Don't take my word for it.
We need a big thing back here that says that.
Cool.
Like a big flag.
Yeah.
If that freaking mailman shows up right now,
we're setting it up with the mailman.
You think?
Oh yeah, live on camera.
I don't know. What about the podcast deal?
What about it?
Somebody will have to be talking in here while we set it up, I guess.
Which one of you is a good commentator? You can tell the audio only listeners what's happening. Whenever
just keep Austin on; he can just talk. We're just relying on you talking and talking. So
you got
whatever you got to say.
Oh my god! Speaking of text messages, it was really fucked up. But I was scrolling on TikTok. I think it was a couple days ago, and there was this deaf girl on live, or not deaf, blind. Sorry, I'm the one that's deaf. She was blind.
Yeah, you're like, what? Huh?
And I'm fully deaf in my left ear. Yeah, so that's why I'm like, I'm turning so hard because But there was this blind girl on live, and these people, because when you're blind, you have this little monitor that like tells you what the comments are saying.
Oh, you like a rail? That's crazy.
I have it screen recorded while I'm on live, but I have it screen recorded. I felt terrible. I was trying to tell this girl, people were telling her so-and-so donated $2,000. So it would say that. And she believed it. And I'm on there like typing as fast as I can. I'm like, they're lying. I was like, and I felt so, because that's the kind of guy I am. And she's like blind as fuck. And she's like,
Damn.
you are donated $2,000. And she's like, oh my
She
God.
gets all start spending
No
money.
way. And I'm like,
Yeah,
and I
swiping
just
the
came
credit card.
across it and I was like, they're getting away with this? I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
You know, and that's what, that was what pissed me off about the TikTok community again. That's fucked up, dude. You
There's
can't
always
be
going to be people like that.
faking
though.
a blind girl out like that. That's not cool. And I get banned because my ass cheeks are hanging out or something. But
Did they really ban you
some
for
little
that?
blonde blonde can do it, but I can't. I get. But they were live bullying the hell out of this blind girl and got away with it. That blew my mind, and I actually have it screen recorded. And I'm actually going to make a big deal about it.
Yeah,
I
you
really
should.
am.
You should.
How long
Because
ago
that's
was
fucked
that?
up.
I bet she ended
This
up
was yesterday.
getting
The
some
day
of them.
before.
Yeah.
I have it screen recorded. Yeah, I was like, "Are you shitting me?" And because she's blind, she doesn't know,
Yeah.
and so she fully believed it. And people were like, "So and so donated 100 galaxies."
What does that
TikTok. Okay, that's a lot of when you're on live and you can donate to people. That's a lot of money.
There's like the little.
That's like several
tokens
$100 it was TikTok Universe.
So you buy a token and then you can donate
Yes,
to people and
yes.
I
then
wonder why
cash
they
them out.
do it like that instead of just
It's kind of like an NFT type deal.
It's gifts,
like
it's
poker
donations.
Yeah.
But then you have the creator fund. Because
Yeah.
apparently I'm like I said, I'm in the creator fund, and I didn't even know that until the other day. I didn't know I was still a part of
like
that.
Nothing, huh? Just,
Do what?
You just get checks and forget about it. You
Oh,
just get
millions.
checks.
So does TikTok not pay you for views at all? It's just all brand deals? Or?
It is views, yes.
Oh, okay. There's
And
a-
like I said, I was a part of the creator fund. I still am, but I actually, honest to God, I didn't know that until the other day. I think it was Thursday that I realized that I was actually still a part of the creator fund because I thought I'd canceled it and got out of it.
Yeah.
But apparently not, because when I was fooling around on it the other day, I had a cash out balance. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so I went ahead and cashed that out.
Have you had any companies reach out to you? It's like, hey, can you?
Yes,
make a...
absolutely, I have, and I haven't replied to a lot of them because I'm like, okay. So for example, have you heard of the Dollar Jerky Club?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you?
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe I'm thinking Dollar Shave Club.
I don't know.
I've heard of Dollar
Shave
something.
Jerky.
Dollar Tree, Dollar
They're
General,
probably the
whatever.
same company.
Dollar Tree, Dollar
I really thought you were going to say Dollar General. I was like, holy.
No, Dollar.
It's like they were reaching
What
out
do
to
they
you.
want? It's like we have this
like-
Colgate toothpaste. It's like,
putting a building on site right now for
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
But the Dollar Jerky, not General, Dollar
Okay.
Jerky Club is
Gotcha.
like a huge. They DM me on Instagram. They're out of, I think they were based out of Phoenix, Arizona, which was kind of weird because I was in Phoenix at the time. I was in Phoenix, and they're
Was that
like,
before you
"Hey,
went to
we've
Vegas?
seen you live in Missouri. We're gonna." Blah, blah, blah. And they're like, "We're from Phoenix," and I was like, "What the hell? I'm in Phoenix too. You want to party? You know?" I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's sign
What are we
this
doing
here.
But what really confused me is they were like, all right, we need your address. We need this. We need that. We'll send you a box of our jerky or whatever to do a review on you.
Hell yeah.
Post a video of it. And then they're like, we'll send you free boxes every month. Whatever you want. Whatever.
Of
And I
beef
was
jerky,
like,
I'd be so down for that.
see, I was too.
That's
I
my
was
dream.
like-
You still got their email.
yeah.
What's
Instagram,
it-
yeah. And so I replied and I sent him the address and everything. And he's like, all right, we got a box on the way. Okay. That was like fucking 8 months ago and I ain't got shit yet.
Oh,
Did
really?
you give them the right address?
Your neighbor opened
Look, I
it.
just had my email in
Now I'm
twice.
curious. Now I don't know. But,
Yeah, you probably ought to go back and check that.
and I never got anything. And they're like, all right, 30 days max, whatever. Okay. So I gave it a few months and I actually DM'd them again. And I was like, what is going on? Like,
Yeah.
you asked me to, support your brand and, advertise your brand. I was like, what's going on? Like, I literally said word for it. I said, am I just disqualified now? And they viewed it and never fucking replied.
Really?
So now anytime anybody's like, hey, will you, no. That's what I think about it.
Well, what's the worst that can
What's-
happen? You just don't get anything? It's not like
Well,
anything bad happened.
Well, I don't want to find out.
Yeah.
Now, if Nike comes up and they're like, hey, here's a check. Where are these shoes? I'm going to be like, all right.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nike's going to be the
And
sponsor.
I don't even wear tennis shoes now. Come on, but
Yeah,
you got me.
when's the last time you played basketball? Like, would Nike want to sponsor?
basketball?
Yeah, maybe
Never.
area.
I don't even know. I don't even know if I know how to hold a basketball. Right?
It's kind of like
Yeah.
So all they were wanting to send you was the beef jerky, no money or anything. Or did they say they
Tons
would pay
of
you
money.
too?
Tons of money.
Yeah, it was the beef jerky.
Oh.
Which
I'd be
I
like-
love beef jerky.
Yeah.
And I was cool with that. I
Yeah.
was like, hell yeah, dude. Free beef jerky. What the fuck else do you need?
It'd be nice if like Lamborghini or someone would be like, "Hey, here's a free car if you just drive it around."
Yeah. See, that would be okay.
Yeah, I would do
That'd be one of them. That'd be one of them deals where they're like, sign this, and I'm like, you know, that's one of them deals. You
This
don't
will be
read that
$2,700 a month
Yeah,
from now on. You just buy it.
bullshit. You just fucking sign that motherfucker and go on about your day.
I'd sign it twice.
Don't they?
Smell it right.
I would sign it twice.
Oh,
Isn't it like some deal that Ferrari and like Lamborghini and all, they don't ever do any like advertising or anything like that?
No,
isn't
they
it?
don't. I've always heard that. I've always heard that. Same with like Rolls Royce. RWs, Rolls Royce. I've always heard that like they come to you because they know who has money or whatever, Bugatti and everything.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me, and that just shows you, shows you how much control, how controlled we are. How the fuck does some dealership know? Hey, that guy's a fucking millionaire. Maybe he needs a Bugatti.
But you know, if you got a lot of money, you're going to be looking for a luxury car anyway. So then you'll probably get advertised. Like, I'm nowhere near this level, but I get private jet charter advertisements on my phone just because I look up stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
sure
you're trying
once
to
you
drop
like
a
once
big
you-
baller.
No, I
status
literally said
online.
I literally said I'm not there
edit
yet.
that out. We're online.
Yeah.
Somebody's screen recording that.
But it's just
Caught
like
in 4K. He's a
Yeah.
millionaire.
just like once you start to look for that stuff, then they'll start advertising.
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
Yeah, this shitty house is all a set.
You. yeah, yeah. It looks better on the
This
inside.
is a
than it does on the
green screen. Yeah, but yeah, that is.
We're
crazy.
actually
I've always
behind the
heard
Dollar
that
Jerky
you're-
Club right
they
now.
don't advertise. It's always they come to you, and I'm like,
Well, they do things like Le Mans. You know what Le Mans is? That race. They do like the craziest like 24-hour race with like all the high. Do you know? Oh, I thought your water. I thought you opened it up and water was out.
is that supposed to be great? No.
They do.
First cup out.
That's the primer cup.
speaking of this fancy car, you watch Wrestling Diesel?
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh,
you were
man.
talking about?
Is that who you was trying to be like?
Basically, but I was whistling diesel before whistling diesel was a thing.
Yeah, but he's made millions off it now.
Oh,
Some fancy car.
ridiculous
I gotta talk
amounts
to
of
them
money.
He won't stop
can't
talking
wreck
about
it because there's something that I'll get way back charged if I break the emblem or something. You see that?
Oh no, I
He's
guess I
talking
haven't
about
seen
some
that video.
fancy car, and he's like,
Oh, the Bugatti, that pink one.
It may be.
Is that what he's talking
But
about?
he's like, I'm about to buy this fancy car, but I got to talk to the dealership because they can like fine me
I think it was that
hundreds
Bugatti.
of thousands of dollars just if I break the emblem. I was like, take it off, then wreck it.
Who
Or like a
knows?
Ford Focus
Hmm.
on it or something.
For like a Ford.
Just from breaking the emblem.
I believe it. And that's ridiculous. I heard I was watching actually a podcast, and they were talking about I think it was a Bugatti, and to get your oil changed, I think was like $30,000.
I've seen
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? It's $30 at O'Reilly's.
I'll be a Bugatti mechanic or an oil
That's
salesman.
$30 at O'Reilly's. What the hell do you mean $30,000?
Well, hey.
They added they added 3 extra zeros for no fucking reason.
They probably
Well,
got to pull the motor to get
They
it.
got a
Bugatti.
Bugatti fee.
Yeah.
Well, me and Cody was talking about buying that airplane at one time. How much was that per month to maintain? Wasn't it?
Probably around
$700 an hour
Yeah, an ounce.
is what it is.
Just to maintain your airplane.
Did
No,
you ever find out about the hangar you were wanting to rent and just
Yeah.
put stuff in?
It's $300 a month
What happened?
what?
for an airplane hangar.
For a hangar?
At
We're not
Springfield
talking
Airport.
glossy floors and we're talking like a T hangar.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
like,
that- we're not
That's
gonna
my
do
goal.
concrete.
That's my goal. This year I'm gonna buy a little plane.
Are you?
Not a.
That's what you
jet,
guys are here
but,
for.
yeah, yeah. You guys gotta keep me accountable, huh?
All right, isn't it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
There we go.
Like you can like a little plane. You can go like 150 knots.
Joplin. That's about
We
it.
could beat a crane real quick. Yeah,
we could be in crane.
yeah.
That's what they call a hop,
Alright.
skip, and a jump.
I've always wanted a helicopter.
Oh, that sounds way sketchier than that.
I've
Yeah.
always wanted. They say that's the hardest thing to operate.
It's like
I can imagine.
And they're training. If you look at, I've watched like training videos. They have a joystick. You know, it's got all these fucking gears and shit. And they have a marble on a piece of plywood,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you got to balance that
Oh,
marble
shit.
right in the middle. And balancing that marble in the middle is holding a
Which you
helicopter in its one spot. and I'm like, fuck that. You know,
Damn, that
It's
would
not
be
as hard
hard.
as you think it is. It's like a zero-turn mower, except just got one joystick.
my.
I've done 1,000.
Well, it's got another one.
Yes.
They got one like down here.
He's like, I fly helicopters all the time. You know? Private charter over here.
You can buy cheap ones that got like lawnmower motors on them, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'd fly them. Yes, Grand Theft Auto, they're not that. You just
You buy cheap ones
hit
with lawnmower.
hit the trigger and it goes
Yeah,
up.
I've had plenty of them.
He's like, this one's built out of
Actually
mud and
finished-
bamboo. Off that
Yeah.
fucking Facebook video you watch at 3 a.m.
Homemade helicopter, 10 grand. You're like up there.
What is that? That video you were just talking about? They're building houses at 3 a.m. It's always 3 a.m.
I genuinely
You know,
looked
Oh,
him
the
up and watched
got
that
the Indian
shit.
dudes with the
Yeah.
sticks.
They're
Yeah.
building
dude, that shit-
houses,
that is
they're
crazy
It's
to
always
me.
3 a.m. It's never during the day.
Well, they
Tell me
probably
the
post it during their time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
the
ones
people
that
like
they build a little
They
mud
dig
huts.
up, and it's like a mansion in the dirt.
Absolutely, and they're
I think it's
so
fake.
good at
I
it.
think it's fake. It's gotta be fake.
I believe it actually happens, but they time lapse it to like a 15-minute video.
Yeah.
You know that had to have taken like months.
Oh,
Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
And they
And
probably got a
had a
$30,000
team-
camera.
and they got a
sitting in
team
the
of probably 50 guys that are
Yeah,
helping them.
exactly,
It's
because
not
they have
two
nothing better to
barefoot
do
dudes.
in the village,
There's an excavator in the back.
yeah.
video. Oh, I don't think they do that.
Got like a dirt door to open up.
Yeah.
I like the ones where they like build the mud pools inside. They like
Oh,
build
yeah.
swimming pools.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so cool.
And they line it and it looks good and everything.
Yeah,
whether it's fake or not.
Have you
I'm
ever seen
trying to go for a dip in it. You know.
Have you ever seen that video? There's like some dude over there in the Middle East. He like puts a snake down in his hole and like catfish just start popping up out of the thing.
Yeah,
He's like
I
grabbing
see
them. It's
videos
like
like that,
that's
too.
got to be fake.
That's
Yeah.
They're like hala 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 hala, and like smack, they're like hala hala hala, smack the ground and like
I was
19
trying-
catfish just walking
Got,
out.
like,
You're
racist.
like, what the hell? How does that? They're like hala hala hala, and they're just catfish are like literally just jumping towards them. I'm like, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Cat,
Yeah.
caught now, my
No.
ass.
Oh, I want
Oh.
to do that. I seen that video where they're in a boat, and it's just a little flat bottom boat, and all the fish are coming up and smacking them.
Okay, that is a real thing though. They're a type of carp breed,
Oh, so it tastes
hybrid,
dirt.
whatever the carp.
Probably tastes like dirt.
Yeah, and what they do, and they've actually, I think there's been people die that have
From
hit
eating
the
it?
head with
Where'd you
those-
hear that?
Oh,
No, hit the head with those carp.
Oh,
the,
holy
what do they
crap.
call them?
The flying
carp or
fish?
something?
I don't. You see, like you're going down the river and
That's a real thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And they do. They come out of the, and I think
Yeah, I don't
it's-
know what that is.
They're. I think you
Look that
gotta
up, Jimmy.
sign a contract
I don't
before you go
have
on one of those trips, you know.
Here's
Uh,
the fish over here.
Yeah, that's actually a real thing, though.
Yeah, that's
I know
cool.
people
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
knocked out, and I think there's been a couple people that actually die because I mean,
Yeah.
you got a 30-pound fucking carp, and you're
going
coming
50
60
the
mile
other
an hour straight to your dome piece.
We're
you know?
not responsible for concussions
I'd
from
be running
fish.
home.
Do not try this at home.
I'd be wearing a full face
Absolutely
helmet.
not.
Oh man.
Comes with a hump.
Go with a baseball bat. That'd be fun.
They shoot them with like bows, don't they?
Mhm.
It's like bow fishing.
That's regular.
That's good.
Like I said, there's a
These
specific
are just,
name.
like, flying up and
There's a
forward boat.
specific name for the carp, but I don't. It's a
What's
type
your
of
boat
carp.
called?
Jamie, look that up.
Oh,
You're not connected to the internet. Damn. We're literally using everyone's phone right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so
don't
we're
know.
This is
just
a full
going
operation.
straight off of
Flying
pocketbook Wikipedia right now. So
Yeah.
don't believe anything.
don't take my word for
Yeah.
it.
Don't take my word for it. That was the perfect time right there. Don't
Screwed
take my
up.
word for it.
We forgot our own name like 5 times
Oh, yeah.
already.
Well, I
So
remember last time I was over, you guys were like, what's
And I can't tell you. I can't tell you how many times I've typed it, logging into stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that's the hard part. Is like I look on Spotify, I'm like, don't D.
what do you honestly think about that name? Honest to
I
God.
like it.
It's too late to change it, so
I
take
don't, I
that.
don't like
Don't
the
take my,
abbreviations, but I like
that's something I could see pretty, you know.
I think
large.
it's
Our name and lights.
Yeah,
Yes.
Oh,
it's kind of kitschy,
Exactly.
but it's like, is it too long? Is it not?
I think
Don't
I'll
take my. No, that's literally.
it.
I love it. Honestly, I think that's a very good name.
Cool.
Because
Let us know.
I really do. That's
Yeah.
just something you like
Yeah, how
see
about
on.
what are your followers?
You know,
think?
you're scrolling through Facebook and it's like, don't take my word for it. And I'm like, oh hell yeah.
I want to know what kind of dogs you got.
We
Yeah.
we plan on blowing it up. Like we're gonna post at least 5 to 7 times a day. So I'm just gonna try.
and
And
see,
That's
yes,
okay.
consistency is why
On
I
every
actually
platform.
lost like 10,000 followers or 8,000 followers.
yeah,
I was like 168,000. I'm down to what, less than 160.
Poor guy.
But it is not. You got to be very, very consistent.
yeah. Well, you just it's amazing. Like if people see see you every day,
Oh, yeah.
you're still in the back of their minds. But as soon as you stop, it's so easy to forget somebody.
Gone.
And then how many times have you? The other day, he was like Hot Pocket, and you were like,
I know.
I haven't heard of that in forever. And it's like now that I see it, it's
I don't think I've heard that jingle in 10 years. And he had a box of Hot Pockets, and I was looking at it just out loud. I was like, Hot Pocket, and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, that's just marketing stuck in there.
But you totally forgot about it because they like stopped doing all their advertising.
Yeah, I haven't seen
or
it
at
in
least
forever. I just don't watch TV anymore.
LA made so much money off them things. I don't know about you.
I got a pack in the refrigerator right now.
Hang on, we're gonna hook a camera and
Hot
hook up
Pocket
the microwave
sponsor
for a minute.
us. Next episode, we're gonna have steaming hot Pockets right here.
Oh goodness!
That's what we need. We need a bartender and a hot pocket cooker.
You know,
Just
I
to-
know
just to
some
stay in the
people.
back. What
know
happened to
some
your
bartenders.
guest? Where's
Yeah, you're a
where's she at?
special guest.
I did have a special guest, and
And you went to
unfortunately,
the hospital.
Where's it?
yeah, unfortunately, that kind of got canceled due to.
Was that special
Was that
guest
the reason you went to
the
the
reason you went to the hospital?
no?
Yes, it was. It absolutely was.
She wasn't. You know, that was a different side
Well,
of
that's the
story.
problem then, because there was another one. That's why you went to the hospital.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Keep it interesting.
Like,
It sounds like
Keep it interesting.
it sounded like a Carrie Underwood before you cheat situation.
Well,
type
yeah,
thing.
that's a good song.
fuck, I haven't been in a relationship in 2 years.
Sounds like you've been in a couple.
I've been in
at once.
I've been in multiple ships, but no
Yeah.
relationships.
Be over 24 hours for a relationship. So
Yep.
Oh,
he'll do
I've never been in one
24
then.
and then, like, break off the next day.
Yeah, right at 20,
Like
right at
honest.
the 23-hour mark. Get the fuck out.
get out of it.
And then come back the next day. And just
Exactly.
day.
What's a bad time to get in a relationship? Like,
Fine, right.
what's
It's cold.
the holiday in February? Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day is
It's
coming
coming.
up.
It's coming right up.
Probably winter.
I just picked one for Valentine's Day.
You know, I have
Yeah.
in
There you go.
22 years. I don't know what it is. I fucking hate Valentine's Day. I swear it's fucking.
Because it reminds you how alone you are.
Yes, every time. Every time. I've been in committed relationships for pretty good span of time. Every Valentine's Day that comes around, I've been single every time. I've never had a genuine like Valentine's date or a girlfriend or anything like that.
Come home with the
I don't
rose
fucking- That
petals.
shit is haunted. There's a damn curse on fucking Valentine's Day on me, and it's
I'm the
uncalled
same
for,
way.
man.
I'm like, hey, Valentine's comes. I hope you guys all get pregnant.
There you go.
Because I know, honestly.
Yeah, there's a lot of November babies. For
I want to know what kind of things these people are saying right now. What do they ask you?
You saying
What kind of
anything?
dogs do you have?
Do you
What
get
color's
people
your
ask you
hair?
questions a lot? You make any money yet?
Do you have a dog? Yeah, you got a whole bunch of.
On right now today?
Right now, oh shit, I would have to. I can tell you.
Yeah, he's have to look at his other phone.
He's probably made $1,000 from this
Really?
33 minutes.
Probably like $2 maybe. Let's see.
Really?
I don't even remember how to.
For you audio only listeners, Austin's over there checking TikTok live.
575 total viewers.
Megan Hike. LOL. What is this?
White.
Get off here, Megan. Get off here.
She's probably gone.
Look.
51 diamonds and 576
What's up, man?
total viewers.
What'd you
He's
say?
killing
I was Not paying attention.
Just wait till we post on YouTube. And all you sons
You know,
of...
actually, if you look it up, I'm actually all over YouTube, and I ain't got shit to do with any of it.
Oh, really?
That's
Yes, I'm all over YouTube.
look at his face right there. It's a little delayed, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
Probably
yeah.
30 seconds.
Fifteen.
Yeah.
Short.
Yeah.
13.
He's getting ready to.
I guess I forgot that you can't... That sound isn't coming through here.
Well, I got it all turned down.
No, what I mean is they're not listening to us through this. They're only listening through the phone.
Yeah. It's
Who knows what they can hear?
We checked it. We checked
Well, it should
Yeah.
be lined up.
I mean, it's.
so echoing here. Oh, I'm.
It is.
Hey,
I need like.
while you're up, you want to look at that phone there and make sure it's still recording?
I need to get like a
Just take a
carpet
peek at it.
rug in here. Some help.
Does
Does
with
it have
that,
a,
yeah.
a stop and a
Oh,
pause
sweet.
button?
Maybe I'll get that in there.
Yeah, that one's really. With how far the camera's gonna go back, I don't know.
Sure.
And it kind of.
It's in the
kinda
bathroom.
looks nice.
Well,
You want to go in the bathroom? All of us. We can go in the bathroom.
Well, I just sit in the bathtub with microphones and.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just sit on the sink.
I'm really glad you guys didn't get headsets because I would have fucked on that deal. I ain't gonna lie.
You're like,
Well, we only need one side. We'll get it half off. Don't worry about it.
yeah.
I'm still intrigued on this whole mailman
Like
thing. He's straight gonna like knock on the door, but maybe like.
Yeah, he's supposed to be here. I don't know what the heck he's at.
Call him up. There's only
So-
Billings Post Office. There's only one old
He
lady.
said
working
he was
there.
in Billings at 6 o'clock. So I don't know where the heck
This
he's
morning? Well,
Yeah,
I guess
6:10.
it is. Well, I don't even know what time it is now. What is it,
Billings
one?
up.
2? Not even 1 yet.
Well, for the viewers that don't know about Billings, it's a community that's got the population of probably like 8 or 9 million.
Yeah.
I think there's 900
Right here in
people.
Nashville, Tennessee, baby. We are live in Nashville. Come on down.
Yeah, but anyways,
Speaking of Nashville, I've got through
Let's
the
hear it.
TikTok thing, man. I've met some cool people through TikTok.
I bet.
Very cool people.
Like who?
So, do what?
Like who?
Just start-
I mean, right off the bat,
Undisclosed.
I can hit you guys with Kristen and Whitney.
I forgot about that.
That'll get attention.
That was at a
That
football
is.
game, wasn't it?
Kristen and Whitney, they're in my profile picture. I ain't gonna lie, you know.
Pretty good.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So they're pretty, and they don't like being labeled as like famous and shit either. But they're obviously very well known. But they don't like they're humble. They're super super humble. They're really cool people. I made it. Me and my brother were sitting at a bar. We were sitting at Dublin's Pass, and we're like, "Fuck it, we're going to Tampa, Florida." Like in 2 days to an NFL game. We're hammered at the bar. And my brother's like, "You want to go to an NFL game?" I'm like, "Fucking duh."
Hell yeah.
Where? He's like, "Tampa, Florida." We're driving there. And I was like, "Oh, hell yeah."
You literally got there as me and him were getting on a plane to leave.
Yes.
from
I
Tampa,
actually
Florida.
showed up.
Yeah.
As you got, because I was like, wait. You're like, "Fucking, we're already on the plane." I was like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
But yeah, it
We came
was
out of the airport. We sat in the plane for like an hour.
really. I
Yeah, they would've
we
just
went
let him
right
hop on and
beside
come
you
talk.
guys' airport. We should have. I should have like, "Yo, what up?"
Yeah.
But yeah. So we went down there, and I ended up meeting them, and they're super cool. They're really humble. They're super nice, and they don't like the fame name. You know, it just kind of was a TikTok trend. You know, they got caught up in viral TikToks and everything. But I will say, I've met a lot of super cool people, and from all over the country, out of country. I got friends in Australia now,
Tom mentioned last night at the bonfire.
but Morgan,
She's from Oregon.
But
I thought you were talking about the
I'll tell you one thing though. Probably the most humble girl I've met through TikTok would be Jimma J.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know if you'll have to look her up. Jimma J she's out of Nashville, but she's just such a sweetheart. She's so nice. She's so humble. She's a really cool cat, and she's got a very large following. She's up there.
Have her on. Bring her on.
Did she do some of that like?
All of us are all using our phones right now.
Well, not. I mean, after.
Does she
you
do
do
any of
after.
that?
Okay, I will absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, ASMR.
I'll FaceTime her for sure.
Okay. Or we can
Honestly.
fly her up here.
She's done. Yeah, okay,
Or fly there. That'd be better, actually. Nashville.
I'm about it.
It's an
100%
idea.
down.
It's an idea.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as this is over, I'll call her for sure.
So she'll pay for it.
Do they have a time limit on those
Yeah, so you
lives?
should fly us all down there.
As long as my battery's charged.
Yeah. Oh, gosh, we
Looks like
didn't
it
even
is.
check that.
It's
I don't
white.
know. I don't know what
It's
we're at
white.
now.
It's not red.
Might be white.
You
My
iPhone
neck is
people.
red. I put Miracle Whip on my whatever. iPhone?
Yeah, I said them iPhone people always running the batteries down.
Yeah, I have an iPhone. No, there's no limit on live. The limit's the damn battery. The battery.
I bet it kills the battery.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's why we got ours all plugged in right now while
Absolutely.
recording.
Yeah, mine's plugged in. I got that Bluetooth charger, old son.
What? No. For a second, I was like, whoa. There's like a
TikTok
antenna
money
coming
there.
up.
You're not a millionaire? Why?
Dude, I saw this.
Bluetooth chargers.
I saw this guy who
Charge them,
it's like a prank show where he does like magician things. I don't remember the name of it. And he did one. It was like at a bar, the
I've seen
soda
that
thing.
sprayer.
It's like a Bluetooth sprayer thing.
Where did they get the
I
soda?
just saw that yesterday, actually.
The guy had like a
He's
tube or
pouring
something.
it.
And this dude was like, but it's getting sent from where? And there's a dude who was just like really trying to figure it out. And there was like milk coming out of it. And,
He's like, yeah, it's actually out of state.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
sometimes the dairy gets mixed up with signals crossed.
Signals crossed.
He filled like a pitcher full of it, I don't know. And,
Oh, I seen a different
yeah.
one. He had orange soda in his.
Yeah.
And they had the water hose one too. The
Yeah.
guy has like water hose, and it's just water and stuff.
I'm trying to remember the name of that because I've seen the guy a couple times.
Yeah, I know. I've seen him too.
Yeah.
Because he's the one. He pulls out this like little fucking wallet or something, and he folds it out, and he starts pulling out like a life jacket and some fucking kayaks and shit out of this backpack. And this guy, he's like, He's like, all right, this is a survival backpack. And it's like this, it's like literally like the size of a wallet. And he starts like, blowing in it and folding it out. And he starts fucking, pulling like kayak paddles.
Didn't he pull out a kayak?
Yeah.
How the heck do they do that stuff?
This guy's standing there and he believes it. He's fully intrigued. He's like, how does that fit?
Yeah.
How?
And the guy he has these explanations for, he's like, oh, it's this space age polymer or something,
He was so good at it. He's like, this is the new, water expandable. And everybody's like, no way. Oh, it was an inflatable raft. That's what it was. Yeah. Huge, this fucking like 12-foot inflatable raft came out of this fucking thing that was like.
That was already blown up.
It's like, what the heck?
We need to get on some of those. I bet those get the views.
Yeah.
Magic.
Yeah.
You know a card trick, don't you? That's like what's a card trick you used to show
If you shove a screwdriver right in the ignition, take the fuck off.
That's a car trick.
Oh, you said card? I'm definitely missing it.
You said a card trick.
I know some card tricks.
I don't have any cards.
You're a 52 card pick.
I would actually go.
I would.
That's the. What's your guys' opinion? Uno card or Uno table
At the casino.
at the casino? I would actually go. I'd actually go.
I've never played Uno.
You've never played Uno?
Not once in my life.
He
Really?
I don't speak Spanish.
No español. I really haven't though. That's a fun fact.
Like
of the day. I've never
goldfish?
played Uno.
Goldfish? Dude, my granny used to always kick my ass at goldfish. She's supposed to let you win, but
My brother
Yeah, I think
used to be
so.
really good at that. And
Slapjack?
that's why I don't play it anymore.
at Go Fish?
A go
Yeah.
fish.
I didn't know you could be good at
To be honest, I don't know if you started playing it right now. I don't think I could play it. I don't remember the rules.
I think you just like
You got
this is some really
cards?
good content here, but I think you have to just like match 2 cards or something, right?
Somebody on your live better be telling us how to play
That's
Go
your
Fish.
fault.
Yeah.
How do we play?
How do you play
Go
go
Fish?
fish?
They're like, get out the Zepco. I'm like,
Push button on real.
like, Dan, what's up?
Yeah, you're on.
People, we're down to 3 now.
Then the
3
3
viewers. Come on, everybody. Somebody take your shirt off.
we got over 5,000 likes just in this live though.
Really?
Yeah.
Heck,
Damn.
Alright.
And where'd they
What
all
is
go?
it? It is a long. We've been what? 45 minutes.
43 minutes.
Yeah. So I wouldn't watch a live for
people
that
to
long.
check, but-
People got
I would.
stuff to do.
I don't.
Yeah, I guess you're one of our viewers. You realize that we have 2.
I didn't even look at it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2 that are still here. Like, yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. Oh gosh.
That's better. We're gonna have to start doing that.
You have to start doing what? A live?
Live,
You have to.
that'd be kinda cool.
You have to be like a certain amount of viewers or something.
You have to have
or followers.
1,000 followers. Go
Yeah.
live.
So that's the same for
To go
the
live?
creator fund thing.
You
Yeah.
have to have it.
1,000 followers.
Oh no, the creator thing's 1,000 likes, which that's easy.
Facebook, yeah, Facebook is
But you
different. though.
I didn't realize you had to have that many people.
On
just to go
TikTok,
live.
you have to have 1,000 followers to go live. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only requirement about live.
Surely we
just
can.
1,000
Surely
followers.
we can do that. Those guys with the goofy hair did it. The brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can do a bunch
Have you
of
seen the guy with
tattoos.
the green hair? He's like the Joker or whatever.
Oh yeah,
guy's making like millions.
the guy that
He's
he's
just
like in New
always, like-
York, just doing crazy stuff.
I swear, I don't know what drugs he does, but apparently they're pretty good because he's still looking good to be fucking awake, like 30 days
Yeah.
at a time.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's on. but-
I gotta admit, I have no clue who you're talking about.
He's like
Really? You haven't seen him on TikTok?
he just
He like lays down on Times Square and bleaches his fucking hair, just laying in the room.
What?
he's just
Yeah.
a weirdo in New York.
Yeah, he's nuts. But
Have you been to
rich.
New York yet?
Do what?
Have you been to New York
I
yet?
have not been to New York.
You should go.
It's pretty cool. I've been like
Really?
3 or 4 times.
I would
I'll
go
go
with
for
somebody
years.
though.
I'll go for
Like
years.
I'll travel alone, but I'm not sure I'd go to New York by myself. I've been to LA by myself, and that wasn't as bad as New York. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah,
Wouldn't-
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
but
For everybody
Vegas,
listening to
Vegas
that
does
train.
enough for me.
Vegas is awesome.
With the amount on Fremont, they're like, here's
We
this
missed Fremont.
45-ounce cup of whiskey for $10. I'm like, whoa.
Tell me about that scorpion.
No, I ate a scorpion. Yeah.
Was it
You
alive?
Yeah, no. It was, fuck, it's on my phone. There was a little, you've been on Fremont Street.
Yeah.
There's a little Mexican restaurant
You're
right,
just gonna say a little Mexican.
Right there.
right around the corner on Fremont Street. And I was like, this is kind of like sketchy. You know, I was like, I don't know about it. So I go in there and we're like sitting there, and I was like concerned. I was like, I feel like at first I got the vibe that I was going to get fucking robbed or like use this cartel trade or something. And then they came out and they're like, I always talk to, when I've been drinking, I talk to everybody. Love talking. So I was talking to this guy and he's like, oh yeah. You know, he barely speaks English. And he's like, I'm talking about shots and everything. And he's like, my friend, Scorpion. I was like, hell yeah. What kind of shot is that? He's like,
It's in a shot?
bro, they fucking come out blowing these whistles, fucking on and shit. And they got this one shot on a fucking platter. It's just tall ass. It wasn't a shot. It's a double shot of this fucking like 100-year-old tequila or something. I don't fucking know. Got this big ass shot glass. You get to keep the shot glass.
Wait, just a second.
Pause.
I think our man is here.
Bet not.
Oh, he's here.
No way.
He's here.
You guys are in for a good treat here.
Okay, he's on the other side of the road. We'll wait. I think
You gotta invite him in. Said
Special guest.
Hey, we do that.
we don't have him on the mic,
We're
so
filming it.
yeah.
Who cares? It'd be
I know.
hilarious.
I will.
Yeah, just hey man, we're literally filming a podcast right now. We've been waiting on these
your
lights.
tits one time. But if you don't, you're being held hostage. He's like,
I guess see if he's coming over here.
So
He
Scorpion.
just leaves.
okay, so yeah, the whole Scorpion thing. So I was, I've been drinking a little bit.
Lots of
And then he's talking about some kind of shot with a scorpion or something. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. That sounds cool. I'm thinking it's the name of like
That's what I was
a
figuring.
it's like a mixed drink or
Ice
something.
Bud Light or something.
He's like, scorpion shot. I'm like, hell yeah, yeah. That's yeah. And they come out like hooping and hollering, ringing these bells. And I was like, what the hell's going on over there? And they were coming to me, and it's all on video because I didn't know they did this shit. This is my first time in Vegas, and they're like, I'm like, oh hell yeah, it's somebody's birthday or something. No, they were coming to me with this one shot on this platter, and they set the shot down, and they set one piece of a lime down and a fucking thing of salt, and they're like, yeah, $100 shot. And I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, you wanted this, and I was like, oh goddamn, yeah, a live scorpion in it. So I'm sitting here, and like the first 5 minutes, I was still trying to take it all in. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like looking at this. There's a scorpion in this glass.
Is it alive?
Yeah.
So what made it 10 times better? They cut the stinger off of it, and then they just drop it in the shot.
So it's like drowning in there while you're watching.
So what made it 10 times better is. They're like, you just take the shot and swallow the scorpion whole.
I couldn't do it.
So check this out. I was like, nah, fuck that. Hell nah. I'm gonna pull the scorpion out, chew it the fuck up, then take the
Wash
shot.
it down with the tequila.
Yes. And when I said that, they thought I was joking. They started laughing. They're like, no. I was like, no. I said, who has done that? They were speaking.
It's like a horse pill.
Yeah.
They're like, well, we don't. That's never happened before. And I'm like, well, here's the first. I always like to go extra. I'm always so extra. I like to do things I haven't done. And I was already like, what the fuck? I'm about to take a shot of a scorpion. I was like, we're taking it. I'm about to blow this. I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna chew it up, eat it, and then take the shot. And I did. That's the video I have. Is I pulled that little scorpion.
How big was
out.
it?
It was, I don't know.
Like an inch or
Was
something?
it like-
it was like
8
I'm thinking
inches?
like a full size.
No, it was like 8 or 9 inches,
What?
Come on in, we're doing a podcast here.
Are you moving?
Let's go.
Fire plug.
Fire hydrant.
Oh!
We're live right
Yeah,
now.
we're live.
We're
This is
recording.
awesome.
We got
This was not scripted, by the way.
Yeah, they're all gonna have to sign off releases.
I know. I
Oh.
got there for sure.
Man,
I thought
I don't
you were
have-
gonna ask
we
for
ate
my liquor.
or we drank it all.
But no, the scorpion it was like an inch.
An inch.
But they cut the stinger and the pinchers and all that. But I did. I was like, I'm going to take it to the absolute max. I'm
You
going to
take
chew it
it?
up. And I will tell you one thing. When I bit into it, it popped. And I was like,
No.
It was the fact that it was a scorpion and it was something I never, that didn't bother me. I was about it. But the first bite into it, it
I'll
was
scoot over if you want to get up.
pop across my mouth, and that was absolutely disgusting. I was because if you look at the video, I'm like, and you see it pop, and I'm like, yeah.
Would you do it again?
I was expecting.
Absolutely, I would, but I wouldn't pay for it again.
Like
I can tell you that.
scorpions?
You paid $100.
No, it was like 64,
$64.
something like that.
Good God.
Jeez.
Was it good?
The scorpion?
I was the
Like,
scorpion. No, the tequila. I have definitely no idea. I just came off Fremont Street. Okay, I
Yeah.
was absolutely oblivious to anything that
How
was
many
going
Bud Lights
on.
did you drink?
How many what?
Bud Lights did you drink?
I don't drink Bud Light. Come
Had to
on.
be.
man.
Hey, did you guys see the mailman when you were out there?
Yeah, he was on a different street though.
What
The old man.
Did he leave it? Were there boxes on the floor?
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know.
He's looking for a bunch of
Was there a
stage
box on
lights.
the board?
Oh, he's here. I see him.
Invite him
It's
in.
USPS. It should be coming on Amazon.
USPS, mailman.
No, that's like
I
a
thought it
mail
was
truck.
USPS.
Yeah, that's what I expected it to be.
Amazon packages too.
Okay.
So, I forgot what I was going to say.
Something about the scorpion.
Yeah,
you
we
know.
were talking
Oh,
about
that was
Fremont
like
Street.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's different.
I was expecting you to
Fremont
say.
Street is crazy, though. I can tell you that 110%.
I want to go to New Orleans so bad.
No, you
Like on like
Mardi Gras?
Yeah,
Yes.
Cody went to New Orleans
Like a
and sent me some
hospital.
pictures,
Sit in, Ryan.
and it just looked like a trashy
here
place.
we go.
My buddy Tristan Webb went, and he said it was. He said it was fun, but at the same time, he said he was so uncomfortable because it was just. He said there was like SWAT team just pulling because there's just so much crazy shit, and I was like, fuck that, yeah, I'm just gonna stay up here. He's like, come down, bro. I'm standing outside of my hotel. There's SWAT, and I'm like,
the hell?
yeah,
You gotta be like right here.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's recording like a real video. That's
This is
live.
Mojo.
and that's
This is my brother.
another
We didn't
live.
know he was actually coming over. So.
Yeah, not a clue in the world. This isn't scripted.
Yeah,
Get
you
naked.
gotta get in a little more.
Fucking everybody get naked.
See, Terry, come
Introduce
over here.
yourself.
This is topless.
No, that's
at
after the
1:30.
video. We're all going to Centerfolds.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Are they open on Sundays?
Get all the views, big top.
Is Centerfold open on Sundays?
Never been.
Now I want to go. You've never been to Centerfolds.
Uh-uh.
Hey, check this out.
Oh god.
Hey,
You're like
it's your
Sawtails.
lucky day. Hey,
Sawtails.
I'm gonna give you one free pass. Yeah.
There's
we're
admission
going. Oh yeah, we're going to Centerfolds.
What are you waiting on?
Some lights.
Oh, no, he's right there.
Hey, come here.
Oh, you didn't
He's tell me to get in here.
He's gone now.
Ah, what a.
Oh my. Kids these days, I swear.
Okay, so this is a live unboxing. This is the Dollar Jerky Cup beef jerky. No, I'm just kidding because you guys are assholes.
Give me a
Anyway.
second here.
So
Do you
this is
think
a
we should
live.
leave that or not?
What is it?
We can cut it out if it's bad.
What is it?
What is it?
Some lights.
Is it an IED?
This is the lights we needed before we started this podcast.
Really?
IED.
Okay, we're just gonna interrupt this whole thing.
Yeah.
It's all right. Hey, we
Live
can,
unboxing.
we can edit. You know, this is the beauty of not doing live.
Did everybody already?
I marked what time we got it, and we
Yeah.
can go back and take out whatever we want.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
You're gonna have to-
you have to go back and watch the podcast.
Yeah, don't tell them. They got to watch to find out.
You're gonna have to watch that. That makes it 10 times better. That's just the proof that this was not planned. He's like, I thought you were in the hospital. So that's our proof right there. Because I was.
alive.
Absolutely.
Tequila's and he's in the hospital.
Here, I'll-
So yeah, you'll have to watch the live, but I will throw it, or watch the podcast. But I will throw it out there that I am fully deaf in my left ear right now.
What?
Yeah, I'm fully deaf in my left ear.
Was it at the
So-
corner? Where your
No,
bonfire was?
no, it wasn't even mine.
That's like right down the road from your house, isn't it?
Yeah, you come down through it a couple times.
You gotta put that in your face.
You have to like talk into it like this.
Beep bop boop beep bop. I'm excited for these lights.
Yeah.
It's about to get studio quality up
Is
this
it?
bitch.
Yeah, it's-
Live unboxing.
You spent $800 on these lights.
Hope not. I spent $800 on tags the other day.
So it's only like 10
On a
seconds.
Geo?
The live delay is only like 10 seconds max.
Does it
Yeah.
like change as your pulse? Like does the delay ever change?
Like everybody's different. I don't know.
No, the
something.
delay's always the same.
You can. Here, you want to open that?
But I mean, it could have to do with the fact that the phones are 10 feet from each other. I don't know if that has to do with.
Walking that 100%.
No, that's good.
Take your head off
Oh,
that.
it works.
Take your head off that. What is it? It's a
Alright,
bait.
new lights.
Nice.
This is so much. You just turned one box into like 30.
Take it off this video.
It's like this guy.
You can get like 30.
Yeah. Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a kayak.
Oh, it's a new shark for my truck.
It's a wild tilapia.
Oh, it's a stand for my music.
Oh yeah.
They look like they're gonna.
Oh, that is fancy right there.
Hey, show the.
It feels like it's like taking the picture
Oh,
from
yeah.
school.
You gotta, like, do you screw like an actual regular light bulb into that?
It's got that.
Oh, it's got that. Okay, yeah. That's the shit that makes your teeth white and all that. It's so bright.
Or really yellow. We'll see.
Thanks.
Under my umbrella.
When you get a black couch over here, I'm gonna be worried.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here.
How tall are they?
I think that's about as tall as it.
No, that's hard.
It'll go up.
Oh, that'll go up like to the ceiling.
It's like school picture day.
It should go up.
Turn to the
Say
side.
cheese.
Say it should
Turn to the side.
There.
Cody, look.
It's like this one's already stripped out.
That's why it took the mail guy so long. He had to figure out how to put it back together after he fucked with it. Yeah.
How many people are watching right now?
Like 30,000, yeah.
9,000.
9,840.
It's because I'm on here.
Actually, I'm one of these viewers.
See how good the
Sorry, 8,000.
8,000.
Yeah, because he's one of the 1,000.
Hold on, down.
Yeah, a minute
This
ago,
is
we had,
like-
only 3 people on there. And we're like, dang, we got 3 people. And they're like, wait, no, he's one of those.
When we first started, we actually had a lot of people on my live when we first started.
Is this all the likes we got? 8,000? Or is that how many you got total?
Oh damn, we are at 8,000. Like dead ass, actually.
This is.
That's
Yeah.
definitely
he's doing
8,000.
live on TikTok.
Be one of our viewers. Terry.
Yeah, go be one of our viewers.
We get paid for it.
All right, let's back to
All
Vegas,
yours.
so we can keep talking into our.
So, Fremont Street, I love it. I know you've been to Fremont Street, haven't
Yeah,
you?
the first time me and Matt went, we totally missed Fremont Street.
Yeah, I
We
did
didn't
not have a
even know
good
it was
time
a
in
thing.
Vegas.
Really?
I
See-
didn't do anything.
I didn't like the strip because reason being is all the people that are like, oh, take pictures. You know, they're like, buy my
Yeah.
bracelets. And I hate that. I hate that. That's like when I went to Mexico. I went to first time. I went to Mexico and Honduras and all this. Mexico was the worst.
What part of Mexico?
I went to Cozumel and somewhere else. I don't remember. Costa Maya. Costa Maya.
Probably.
Yeah,
Do they like flash and link or what?
none of
We
them.
went to Costa Maya and Cozumel, and I hate they're like, there's actually an incident where, I was like, I don't want to fucking buy anything you have. Yeah, leave me alone.
Yeah.
And he looked at me and he goes, oh, you're white. You got that credit card. And I fucking, before I could say anything, my mom turned around and I thought we're going to have to get fucking like a one-way flight out of the country because I thought there was about to be a murder.
Get kicked out.
He did. He said, you're white. You have those credit cards. You can pay. And I was
Was he
You
like,
have this Mexican?
Did you have a credit card?
no, I didn't have a credit card. I still don't. But he did. He said, he's like, you're white. You have a credit card. And before I was like, this month, and my mom was like, that lost her shit. And I was like, oh, we're gonna get kicked out of Mexico. And I don't even know if that's a thing, but it's about to happen. You done pissed my mom off. She is mad. Mama Bear is pissed. But that all got settled pretty quick once she lost her shit.
When was this? Like last year?
When he went
This
to
would have been
Mexico?
2018. It was my 18th birthday.
Been a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can drink in Mexico 18, right?
Yep. Absolutely. My mom wasn't very happy about that either.
Your mom has to know you drink.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we pulled up to Mexico. I was like, where the bar at, though? She's like, oh my God, Austin Michael.
Let's talk about our buddy Mitchell Roberts. He owns No Mo Worries. It's a lawn and landscape company around Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah, we just had him on the podcast, and he had a lot of things to say that kind of opened my eyes about the customer service of his company and how much he really cares about the people he works with.
Yeah, and he really does. Like, I've known him for, I don't know, probably 5 years or something. And it's kind of cool to see him grow. And now he's got all this nice equipment and stuff. And he really does care about what he does. And he does a good job. So.
Yeah, it's almost like some people in the similar industry, I think, would probably think he's wasting his time. But I think his customer service skills, the amount that he cares about people, is really what gives him the edge. It's like that extra oomph that he has that nobody else in the industry does.
Yeah. And he's really excited about doing it. Like I keep trying to talk him out of doing stuff, and then he's like, no, I want to do it this way. And I've heard him on like phone calls with his employees and stuff, and he's like, hey, it looked really good, but I think we could do better here. He's just kind of a perfectionist whenever it comes to work and stuff. And he really seems to be killing it out there. So
yeah, and I see him. He's focused all the time on. He gets the best guys to help him out that are going to have the same vision as he has about wanting to design the perfect product for the customers and the perfect service to fix things or to get things done exactly the way that the customer envisions them being.
Yeah, he'll do landscaping, mowing, hardscapes, snow plowing. He'll do routine maintenance. If you guys have time, give him a call. I recommend him. He seems like pretty good.
Yeah, no more worries. Lawn care and landscaping here in Southwest Missouri. He's the go-to person for any kind of work like that.
He's like, I'm ready to take my first shot. Takes like a champ.
So funny story about that. Actually, it was a cruise. So funny story about that. Oh my god, those are so bright.
I put those in my room.
That's like crazy. What does that look like? Oh my god.
Does it look better?
Whoa, what the hell?
Different color.
It turned out bright.
You can see it. Watch it like flashing all the different colors. You see it?
You're still in different colors. Mine's just brighter. You just go. Mine's brighter. You want that? Keep going.
There it is. That is so bright. So, funny story about the going to the Mexico thing.
So slow.
Well, because
Oh yeah, that's way.
oh yeah,
Oh, it's super bright. That's super bright.
Yeah. So, you got any more trips planned or anything?
Yeah, I'll be going to Phoenix within the next couple of months.
What's in Phoenix?
So, do you know Scott Palmer, drag racer? He's a top fuel drag racer. He's a pretty good friend of mine. Wyatt Shively is actually it's his stepdad. I don't know if he wants to be called that, but he is a top fuel drag racer, and I guess he's got a pretty big race out in Phoenix.
Really?
So yeah, I'll be flying out there and fucking going to Vegas again.
Heck yeah. Dude, it's a cheap flight from Vegas or from Phoenix.
It
to Vegas.
is.
It was like I think it was what 30. Oh, you weren't there. It was
He just wanted to remind you that you
you weren't there, so you couldn't afford it. No.
Yeah.
Actually, you probably did get invited. Huh?
It's from this morning. I bought it. There's one piece left. You can have that pizza if you want it.
No, I ate it. So, yeah.
But I couldn't do the strip. Not in Vegas.
You can't strip?
No, I mean I can strip.
Sean, we need to get the views.
Show me your tits.
That looks so much better just from that camera. That I can see right now.
What is? That's so much better.
Oh, that looks good,
dude. It's crazy how much quality lights add to shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what we've been missing. Good quality.
So what's the seeing lights for your first time, right? You got for the listeners, Brian's Amish. He's still amazed. So sorry.
That's why he was an hour late. He had to ride that fucking horse and buggy over here.
That was one of my ideas. I have a document with ideas of things, and I put on there Amish. I want to find somebody Amish to come on and talk about it.
But getting him into this stuff is
I know a guy.
Blindfolded.
So
if you're Amish and I guess if you're Amish, you wouldn't be on TikTok right now. If just by chance you're Amish and you're on TikTok and you want to come on,
Mennonite works too. We're okay with that.
Yeah.
Use your neighbor's phone. However you got to do it.
Use your neighbor's phone.
Yeah.
You'll be shunned or whatever. That's your punishment.
My grandparents.
We're gonna spank you with a fucking bale of straw. You've been a naughty boy.
Rumspringer.
Rumspringer. Oh fuck. Oh man, that's a good movie.
How'd you get 2 cups? Did I accidentally?
No, he dropped.
No, I brought my own
You dumped out
cups.
the water.
No, I brought my own. Actually, no, my cup of water is right there.
Untouched.
This is apple juice. That's water right there.
Terry, introduce yourself.
Yeah, Terry.
They can't see. I didn't know.
My sister.
But the microphone can hear you. There will be audio only listeners, so they'll know everything.
Yeah, they can hear.
Kick your back in the ball sack. Come on.
That apple juice smells pretty strong.
That's what the filter's for, so you can't smell it through the microphone.
That's all we got. Yeah.
Smell-o-vision doesn't work.
Late at the gas station.
I can't wait till Ryan actually goes back to the whole beginning of this video and hears the story. He walks in and says stuff. Wait, you were just in the hospital. Yeah, you have to listen to it.
How many times have you been in the hospital in the past 6 months?
That's Buick.
Me, my fingers toes too.
Yeah, I actually collect my hospital bracelet.
I'm just gonna
I have them in a safe, okay? You know, I collect them, you know. I'm like,
So maybe he's not really in the hospital. He's just laying in his bed and he's got.
Maybe he's got like
down.
a buddy up there that
green
comes
screen, duh. What the hell are you talking about?
But we got lucky.
Snapchat's getting real fancy. They got these really fancy green screens. Okay, you know.
Man, we got lucky that you actually walked out of there because I didn't know we were going to put your IV here.
You didn't pick him. Did you pick him up from the hospital this morning?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
You know, I actually.
It's like I'm supposed to be back at.
So I left this out earlier.
I got surgery this afternoon.
Yeah. So actually, I left this part out. Fun fact of the day. So I got up and walked out this morning, and my phone was dead. So I was walking down James River. I swear to God.
You were gonna walk home?
Yeah. I was walking down James River, and I got my little fucking cinch jacket on. It's like 10 degrees below zero and all this shit. And I'm walking down James River, and I walk up to this gas station. I walk in there. I was like, "Hey, I'm not a fucking tweaker or anything." I was like, "Can I use your phone?" It's like that's the most.
I just walked out of the hospital. I need a phone.
That's the most tweaky shit you can ask. Is walk into a come and go.
Can I borrow your
Springfield,
charger?
be like, "Let me use your cell phone." So I walk in and I'm like, "Hey, I'm not on dope. I'm not tweaking. I just walked out of the hospital." So then I was like, "Fuck, that's a red flag." You know, I was like, I just walked out. I just got up and ripped the shit out and walked out. I need to call my dad. I want to go home. I literally said, I was like, I want to go home. He's like, "Yeah, man, I got you." I call my dad. I'm like, "Yo, I dipped out of the hospital. I'm at this come and go. I got a podcast at noon, okay?"
Pay for this.
Why did it go down? What the
Oh, we lose your phone.
I didn't push nothing. My hand.
Stand up. Real quick.
She's giving out.
Yeah.
Is that a fact?
Oh! Stand up all the way up. There you go.
You better hope that peg don't come shoot up the seat for a second.
Just one of them trick chairs. I don't know metal rod in my ass. Come on. Now I'm gonna stand on my toes. I'm uncomfortable now.
Well, that didn't happen, so we got lucky there, I guess.
But yeah, I got picked up from.
You want to shout out the clerk of the gas station's name?
Yeah.
I didn't get his name, but I honestly, I really do. I was telling my dad this morning. I was like, I definitely want to go back and do something for him because honestly, he was super fucking. Yeah, I'm good. I was a-okay with that.
Imagine you're
Yeah,
walking down
good
James River
soup.
with a bottle of whiskey still in your suit.
No, unfortunately,
Down.
no, I didn't have any whiskey on that.
Like 6 a.m.
Yeah, and so I didn't know that my phone was dead, and that's when I was like, "Hell no!" I'm busting out the hospital, and I'm just walking down James River, and it was a fucked up ordeal. But I'm here, that's cool. It is what it is.
He said it is what it is.
I accidentally messed up the sound here for a second, so
How'd you
we
mess
fixed
it
it.
up?
I hit the space bar that stopped recording, so I fixed it
crap.
real quick.
Hell, my
How long
just
do you
picked-
think it was?
10 seconds.
chair fell to the ground.
That was
Computer
so
ain't got no
confusing.
gas in it. It was just fucked.
Ain't got no
I
gas.
thought my phone wasn't recording for
So
some reason.
speaking of that, fucking my dad pulls up and he's in this car, and first words he said, he's like, "I didn't bring a truck because it ain't got no gas in it." And I tried so hard not to fucking laugh. I just wanted to go home.
Ain't got no gas.
I tried so hard not to laugh, but he went, "Sorry, I didn't bring a truck. It ain't got no gas in it." And I died inside. I really did. I was like, that's the funniest shit he could have ever possibly said in this moment. He's like, "I'm sorry." I was
So
like,
wait. Did your dad walk from your house to get you together?
He brought
moral support.
He's got this little Toyota Corolla or whatever.
Gotcha.
Camry is what it is, a Camry. But he always drives his trucks. And he pulls up in that. That's when he was like,
It'd been awesome.
"Sorry, I didn't bring a truck and ain't got no gas in it." Trying to make me laugh, and I was like, "Oh, that was pretty funny." But I'm not gonna laugh at that.
I
Yeah.
should have picked you up in a semi.
Dayton Freight, come on down.
Oh my!
What are you guys doing here? Where'd you come from?
My mom's
I
cougar.
don't think he wants to answer that.
Oh.
Rocco's.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
You didn't bring us
That's
pizza?
fucked up.
Buffalo chicken pizza from Rocco's. That's good stuff.
Go back.
That is good stuff.
Go ahead and rewind this footage. They got to go back to the damn Rocco.
It's like I'm getting the heck out of here. Maybe it's not a bad idea to move the keyboard to where you can't kick it again. Maybe.
Yeah, my toe just barely hit the
I
space
hope that
bar,
didn't-
which stops it.
Hopefully that didn't happen before.
Cody's like, fuck.
Everybody rewind. We gotta say exactly
That
what
was
we
$30
said.
bucks on eBay. We can't fuck that up.
We gotta pay for all this shit somehow.
I like those lights.
Why do they not have to
I
sign
do.
the
I
thing?
really love the lights.
Sign what?
Oh yeah,
We have to
we got
sign a whole or petition or word.
Sorry, crap.
a competition. You
Wait,
have to send a
yeah,
You
copy.
ain't getting paid
Yeah,
for
lawyer,
nothing.
president,
And we're using your face
you know
on
that?
camera and your
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah, here, sign this.
We have audio listeners that when they post it
Yeah.
on Spotify.
She said it's fine.
I know, I heard
She said
that
it's
on
fine.
video. It's fine. And since you're married, that means you're speaking for both of you.
Legally
so-
binding.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe
Yeah,
not
so-
that, no,
We got
that's
15 minutes.
Yeah,
Get
that-
my damn pizza over.
How'd you like
you
the
guys
Grand
want to
Tour?
say something to the masses so you get famous? Now's your
That was just
chance.
the first time
Hey, R&T Utilities is
Yeah.
here,
Whoa, 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 whoa. We charge for this.
and they're gonna give us $3,000 for an ad
to
here.
shout them out.
Someone commented. Someone-
What'd they comment?
Or something?
Someone commented, I can't understand a word they're saying. Everyone's talking at the same time.
The problem is that's the
Yeah.
speaker. Out of these, I bet it'll sound
Yeah, you can
fine.
hear them out of
This
this.
will be fine.
Guarantee it came off the
Here.
Cox or something.
Yeah. Can you hear that?
It's a little big.
Somehow, like Matt, you were completely out of it now.
He said it barely. He's got a whole runs.
We're talking at the same time.
One conversation.
This thing is deteriorating quick.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good thing we're over an hour.
Yeah.
For sure. So,
All right. One conversation. We'll all talk about it at once here.
Like what?
Okay. A loaf of bread, right?
don't the end of the, end of the
yes.
piece of the loaf of bread.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Does anybody eat those?
No.
Sometimes, if you're
No way.
broke and
No
you
way.
don't have any more
What?
bread,
So why?
Okay.
you want to
I
make a
don't know
sandwich
bread
and that's
making-
all you got. You're
No,
eating
you
it.
give that to the dog.
See, right there. There's like 16 pieces of bread just going in trash right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There's 2
6.
per loaf.
There's
Everybody
12.
buys a loaf of bread. Look at all that. The
Yeah.
poor people in
I
Africa could have ate
don't
that.
think I would even.
Yeah, I've seen those fucked up deals where they like dump a fucking bowl of wine over the cardboard box, and they're like, to Africa.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's
Africa. Send the people
Oh, yeah.
Africa.
All right, love you, bye.
We'll see you later, buddy.
Get naked.
Good. Now they're gone. We can talk about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so this
so-
Ryan guy is such an asshole.
Just barging in
He'll
my
never
house.
watch this, right?
No, they'll absolutely watch. They watched all our
actually
other ones and
eat
talked a
bread?
bunch of shit on them. So
I don't. That's a dad thing. I feel like once you become a father, you're entitled to eat the butt of the bread.
Eat ass or die.
we need to have like a bread maker come on here and
I actually have
And-
a bread maker.
and
It's
who-
just never been used
Really?
once.
No, I mean like who's a person who makes bread?
A
Baker?
A baker. A baker. Have a baker come on and be like, why the heck do all these loaves of bread have to have these heels on them? Why do they gotta have that?
Well,
Because that's just how it works.
yeah,
Why
there's
don't they
crust
take 'em off?
everywhere.
Take them
I know.
off.
That's so wasteful.
No, take them off and chop them up in dog food or something.
Why, they give you the choice to
Okay,
do that
yeah, I
yourself.
totally agree with that. Honestly,
Yeah.
Okay, so
What
like,
if it's bad
before
for dogs?
Packaged, before it's packaged,
I think it actually is
cut the
bad for
end-
ducks too.
Before it's packaged, cut them off and like turn them into something else.
Yeah.
I totally
More
agree with
bread.
Melt them down
Exactly.
and make
that.
gas.
Or even turn throw it in the fucking bed.
Yeah, throw it in the next batch of bread. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Look at this.
Next
We,
bread.
okay, what's our bread factory going to be called? Or
Sarah
bread
Lee.
business?
Wonder. Something like that. Wonder bread.
Send it back to Iron Kids.
What?
That's where it's
Iron
at.
Kids.
never had that
Ain't no
bread?
butts. That's what it is.
I eat Walmart brand bread.
Great
No
value.
butts. That's
Now,
a good bread. Right
Great
there.
value bread is like eating air.
Walmart bread?
Great value. Yeah.
I like it.
my.
It's terrible.
I
No,
might be
That's
white,
what we
but my
get.
neck is red. I put Miracle
it's
Whip
80 cents.
on my Wonder Bread.
that's what.
That's what we buy. Yeah.
Wonder bread?
I'm a wheat.
Okay. White bread or wheat bread?
I'm a whole wheat guy.
Wheat.
It's better
Oh,
for
God.
you and taste the same.
I like wheat.
Yeah. White.
What are you? White?
White, definitely white.
Huh.
You guys ever had a peanut butter and honey sandwich?
Yep, that's good.
Oh,
Some
son.
banana slices?
No, I've never had it with banana. I hear it's
Oh,
good
it's
though.
good.
You know, that's all right.
You gotta here. Let me teach you a little trick. Not everybody knows this. Spread. You don't just pour the honey on top of the peanut butter. You got to mix them together, and then
Oh, yeah.
and then the honey doesn't just like whenever you tip it up, it doesn't drip out.
So we can't do that.
I'm dead serious.
Can't do that because
That's value. That is value added. Right
So would that work with that peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Because every time I make a PB&J, I'm always like losing the jelly and shit
there.
out of
Yeah,
them.
try it. I mean,
So
it's
if I just
patent
mix it
pending,
up,
but
you think that would help?
you can try it.
Yeah, I like a lot of jelly on my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Me too.
I'm like a 1/3 peanut butter, 2/3 jelly kind of guy. Grape jelly too.
I kind of like everybody
Oh,
did.
grape jelly all the way there,
I
100%.
just take what I can get.
Whatever you
In all
know.
walks of life, I imagine.
I'm happy with the heel, man. Come on.
No, I don't eat that butt.
Yeah. What about the What about the crust? You leave the crust on it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I'm not a.
I don't.
I'll eat the crust.
This is weird.
Uh-oh.
The top part of the crust, I will not touch.
The
You're like,
curd-
I
I'll
got
eat all the other crust. I love it. The top
likes
part,
it this
that's the
way.
first thing I yank off and throw in the trash.
Why? You know, it
I don't
tastes the
know.
same. It's all bread. It's just
I just
cooked bread.
It's just like
It's just the
how
first
much is-
initial bite. I don't want that weedy ass little.
You're probably,
It is a
Dang,
little. It's a little
you know.
stringy. Yeah.
you're probably
Yeah.
the same guy that eats all the pizza and throws the crust out in the yard.
Yep.
Some crust.
But I got
is
dogs out there,
That's
so they
all
eat the
good.
crust. So it's
That's
you
all.
know it's being
He's just got a big old pile.
They're all, yeah. Our dog used to, when me and Cody lived together, we had a dog that he would feed him Casey's pizza all the time and wonder why he'd throw up and diarrhea all over the place.
Now they're gonna think I'm a dog abuser or something. No, I bought our dog a $20 pizza to eat.
Yeah, we've had this dog pizza. He shit on the couch. He's fucked. This guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
He abuses
Who is
dogs.
this guy?
I'm just kidding. I used to feed my dog cheeseburgers.
Yeah, that's royalty there.
I don't. I just switched his dog food
From
the other day and he
Whataburger?
through up. So,
Have you guys had the Whataburger yet?
Not yet. The line's too freaking.
well, I
long.
drove by it this morning and it was there's no line there. I should have gone in.
My
Really?
neighbors went and got that.
What?
So my mom is commenting, and she said,
Is that what she said?
How do you spell that?
my mom just said this.
She said, oh,
She said those ends on the bread are called hoes. She said because everybody touches them, but nobody wants them.
Why is the live pause?
Low battery. Hit.
Okay.
Just go to low power or whatever.
Did it go back
And
on?
we're back
Heck
on.
it's
Yeah, we're back on.
That was pretty quick, actually.
Yeah.
How fast it came back on.
Yeah, she said that's pretty funny from my mom.
That's fine.
Those ends of the bread are called hoes because everybody touches them and nobody wants them.
That sounds well. This podcast was kind of supposed to be about business, and we've not been on that at all.
It doesn't
so-
have to be. It's about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But if you had any piece of advice, obviously you've got a bunch of followers, and you could make a lot of money from that potentially.
Mm.
How do you? What's some advice you got for us?
Don't put time into it.
Don't put time into it.
I'm
Okay.
so
See this right
serious.
here? This is a timer.
Yeah.
We've been
I'm so
clocking.
serious.
Don't put time into it. We got
No, like honestly though, that's from my experiences. The more time that personal experience, the more time I've put into videos and things like that, that it doesn't work out. It's the short
organic stuff.
Yes,
Gotcha.
it is the genuine, out of pocket, random. You know,
I can see
unscripted.
that.
Yeah, that just blows up. You know, because I literally made a video that took like an hour and a half, posted it, and I got like 200 views. The next video I posted after that, I had a rock at the lake, and I threw it at a tree, and I got 1 million views.
Really?
Yeah, that's on my page. I have a video, not even my face or anything. It's my hand.
Mhm.
I got the camera, pick up a rock, turn around at the tree, and I chuck a rock at a tree. 1 million views.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
You hit it hard
on
or
my
something?
page. Huh?
Did you hit it hard or something?
That was it. I literally just threw a rock at a tree. Boom, 1 million views.
Huh? Maybe we'll try that.
I'm
We'll credit you in it though.
It
don't
is
worry.
the most random, unscripted, out of pocket, stupidest shit that people love.
How are you hashtagging? Or do you?
I don't hashtag.
Really?
Occasionally I do, but I found out hashtags are just
There to be there?
it doesn't. Because I've got videos. I got a video I posted a week ago that's got 50,000 views, and I don't even have a comment on it. It's just the video. The hashtags are irrelevant.
I've been trying the same hashtags in all the videos. Well,
I just do,
like for a week. Yeah, I'm gonna try it for a week, and then I'm gonna switch up the hashtags and see if I can change it. Yeah.
For your page, for my page.
Yeah, I literally as many for yous as I could think of. It was like for you smiley face, for you viral, for you page. It's like yeah.
Do you have any plans for ramping it up again?
On TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of just let that slide.
You resign.
I think I'm kind of, I have a lot of potential, but I think I just kind of just let it go.
Really?
You should do it.
He's been rich.
Pass it on this
I've been
It's
rich.
a lot of work.
When you have
It's a
a
lot of
private
work.
jet and Ferraris and everything, for fun like me,
Oh, it's bad.
I'm chill like that.
It's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
I went into his room, open up any drawer, you got dresser drawer, desk.
All the Hot Wheels.
full.
Ferraris.
Money.
The keys coming out, yeah.
He's like, I don't have time to go. He's like, I go to the bank and don't even have time to cash all these checks. Give me like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
Like
Dang.
$2.
Well, he's sponsored by a beef jerky company. So.
I didn't even. Yeah, fuck them.
I'll put that on the podcast. A clip
I'll
of it.
take some beef jerky.
Yeah,
If somebody wants to
Dollar
advertise,
Jerky Club. I love it.
Nah, they can lick my nuts. How about
I bet I eat
Alright, so-
$100 worth of beef.
space?
No, I don't think
Outer
anybody
space.
can. You just see his face light up. He's like, oh, hell yeah. He loved it.
How? That shit doesn't end. We're just a little bitty little rock.
Probably. It might have.
How? No. Here we get. See, here we go.
It might have.
Where though? It's just they're like galaxies and planets, and here we are. Okay, but one thing I could there's other life.
Probably, yeah.
Definitely. I think so.
Most likely. It's just we can't say definitely because we haven't seen it.
That is yes.
If
So
it
most
truly
likely,
is
it just
infinite-
makes sense. But yeah,
Allegedly, I know a guy on another planet, but but there has to be.
yeah. They're just all this shit about alien abductions coming to Earth. I think there's other life out there. They don't even know we're here. No other aliens have ever been to Earth. They don't even know it. Shit is way too far apart for anybody to even know that we're here. For all we know, we could be the furthest
There
along.
could be.
There could be other
that-
things, and
that
they're
would
just
suck.
and they're just
That
like
would suck
little
if that was it.
amoebas
Okay.
in the ocean in
There
their
could
planet.
be us three, the same people sitting right here doing the
they're
exact
not
same
the
thing,
same,
the
then.
exact same second. 3 galaxies over right now, but
Yep.
we're just in another whole world. Us 3 right now, same
Probably
people, everything.
true.
That's a
Do
possibility.
you think they're getting more views than us?
Probably.
Yeah, what are we at? One?
They're like beep bop boop beep bop boop bop bop. They're like 1,000,000 views.
Hashtag universe.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was watching Rogan and Theo Vaughn.
Oh yeah.
And they were talking about
My
how
favorite kind of weed.
we're aliens. They're like, what if
Okay.
aliens are like us in the future? And we're the aliens. They come back and they're like, hey, I am you.
That's
Talk different.
haven't you seen Interstellar? That was the whole premise of it. Is they're like some alien being that they didn't know put like a wormhole in within their reach so they could go find the other planets, and they find out it's mankind from the future that's saving mankind from the past from like killing themselves.
No, I
It's
don't
like a
watch
weird-
Star Wars.
That was one of the best movies I've ever seen.
Interstellar is a good movie.
I don't watch Star Wars.
Well, you're missing out on that one.
Do you guys?
Star Wars, I've seen
Oh,
it.
I've seen
Not all of them.
Yeah,
I watched
Really?
the
Oh,
first
yeah.
That's
10 minutes
interesting.
of the first
I love
one.
movies.
Fall asleep every time.
How long is all that though? I've heard Star Wars like
Not that long, no. I mean, there's just a
There's
lot
like
of the movies.
20
that's
of
all.
them.
There's like 9 of them.
9.
Yeah.
9.
That's a whole
Went and saw
day.
that new Avatar like a couple weeks ago. That's
Oh, yeah,
3
that's
hours
good.
long.
Oh yeah, see it. I didn't get no damn invite.
You haven't
I
seen
went
it
to see by
yet?
myself.
You're like, can I park my truck in here? Because this is my baby.
You were probably in the hospital. That's why you didn't get it.
Probably.
Yeah.
True.
It was last week. Yeah, it was last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need you need to go to a drive-in movie theater. That would be
Yeah.
ideal for you.
Oh, I
You could be
I
like,
do.
set a lawn chair up next to your truck and run
Well,
over.
some-
Real nice.
So they're like,
Well, the
I'm
one
glad they
in
can't
Aurora, well, the one in Aurora's goofy now. They don't let you start your truck or your car anymore.
What if it's, what if it's
I
hot?
thought they
That's
what are
closed.
they gonna do? Take your fucking
they have
popcorn away?
speakers. They have the speakers, but
I forgot
They
you.
made
s-
it-
They're like, don't start your truck.
They made it a couple years ago. If you're going to
Leave.
start your truck, You had to be in the last 2 rows.
Austin, you had, I think it was on your Snapchat story a while back. You're like, what are they going to do? Take my fucking birthday away? And I use that now on. It's so freaking funny. Dude, it's so funny. Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, the fact if you're in prison, that is kind of taking your birthday away, but I don't technically count that as taking my birthday away because death would be taking my birthday away.
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Take my birthday away? No, that bitch is there every year on the same day at the same time.
They'll just stop
you
telling you
cannot take it away.
Yeah.
If it's on a leap year.
They'll just stop telling you what day it
It's
is.
still the same damn month, same day, everything. Can't take my birthday away. That's the day I was born. You just can't un-birthday my ass. It doesn't work like that.
Mom brought you in here, she'd take you out.
Yeah, and she, I wouldn't put it past her.
Probably asked a couple times.
She's
on there. Ask her about it.
Yeah, ask her
watch,
mom.
she's gonna.
You should be a lot older right
She'll
now.
be commenting now.
Yeah.
She's like deleted you like
Right
8
now, she's like,
times.
ooh.
Hopefully she was paying attention.
She's probably deleted him like 8 times.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
You're
who?
ungrounded.
That's my son. What the?
When is your birthday?
July 16th.
It's coming up. You guys better send them some money.
Yep, $1,000 a viewer. Okay, we're raising it up another dollar.
11.
We're going from.
Hey, there's 11 grand right there.
Because I'm one.
Oh, crap.
Did she comment yet? No.
These microphones taste really good.
Oh, God.
Don't
Let's
be
mark
licking
that
my
one so we
microphone.
know which one. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Tastes like fabric. So damn tasty about it.
Tastes like yours too.
No,
That's a
You
really
can't
good.
tell a guy like me, like, hey, we
don't
don't eat
know.
that because I'm gonna fucking eat it.
So you fit the whole thing in your mouth.
Don't do
That you
it.
can.
don't do it.
That?
Maybe
Fitting that would be like those guys that like in Africa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it, yeah.
like
Yeah.
Have you seen in Black Panther movie? He had that. It was like gauges on his lip that was like this big. How do you eat?
Yeah.
Sticking out like this.
it's like
When you're talking, it's just wild around like this.
Could you imagine going outside on like a dusty day and it's just like blowing in your mouth?
We're
That
probably.
would suck.
I saw a guy who had gauges on right here, and
Oh,
it
yeah,
was just
I've
like
seen that.
holes in his face. Like
Really?
you could see like through his face when his mouth was closed.
he's
and everything.
like that's that easy accent. He's like, I got toothbrushes.
No, I'd be that guy that walk up with a padlock. Forgot the combination.
You imagine sleeping, you're just always drooling.
Could
out
you
of your
imagine
mouth.
Oh, you know, I feel like
Well,
that would be
plugs.
like an actual thing,
like a problem?
because I mean, if you actually had a hole in your cheek, yeah, fucking, it's going somewhere.
Could you
You
imagine
probably
if
put
you
corks
fell
in
in
it.
water? You'd drown. You could not hold your breath. You would just drown.
Yeah, how do you do
How
that?
do you do what?
How do you swim?
You
Because
can.
your mouth like fills
Well,
up
I mean,
with
you
water.
Yeah, but you just close your throat. You know, just like you can have
I
water
mean, okay,
in your
that's
mouth.
I
because
guess I
you,
could practice
okay,
that.
I've never been
I go underwater and
open
open my eyes
before.
and my mouth.
Yeah, and
You can open your mouth.
You're just
As long as you have your
I don't know.
goozler blocked
just
off.
like you can pour your what?
As long as you have your goozler blocked off.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I have never been underwater and opened my mouth.
Go try it right now.
Okay,
Really?
I can blow bubbles out,
Listen,
sure, but I don't think that counts.
you can
'cause
pour
you're-
water in your mouth right
Let me show you.
There's
now
blood.
without it going down your throat.
Yes.
And
What?
just hold water in your mouth.
Yeah,
right?
What'd you say?
like this.
You can
Try
pour
it.
water in your mouth without it coming down your throat, can't you?
Yeah, but I got my nose to breathe.
Let's see, man.
But you can just hold your breath for a little bit.
We're gonna have to take him to the hospital again.
Yeah.
I was breathing through my nose, but I had water in my mouth. I had my
don't know.
goozler closed. My nostrils ain't attached to my goozler flap,
Gotcha.
so you can hold liquids in your goozler mouth. And you know,
There's a name
That's
for
what
that,
you
and
gotta
I'm
do.
drawing a blank on what that's actually
I don't
called.
know. I saw
try
this
it.
little girl on what's that? What's his name? Steve Harvey.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Have you seen that
Family
video?
Feud?
She's like, that is the feet. You know, she's like saying all this
Oh,
crazy
a little
shit.
girl knows all the body parts or something?
Yeah, she's like, that is the pelvis.
Epiglottis. That's
And
what
I'm
this
like,
is called.
what the fuck? Yeah, she could tell you all about
The
it. She's got
epiglottis
all
is
the
like
names.
the flap that moves back and forth.
Yeah, it's the goozler.
Or something.
Gills?
It's kind of the same thing, but I call it a goozler.
Goose. I like that. That's a good word.
The hatch.
Yeah, down the hatch.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Where'd you get your hat?
My brother actually, funny story. So when we made the decision to go to Tampa and all that, we were leaving the bar, making our plans and everything to pop out in Tampa. And I was wearing my old Raggedy Eel hat because I'm weird about my hats. I'll wear them till they just disintegrate off my head. I won't buy hats.
Gotcha.
I'll wear them till they just disintegrate. And my brother's like, "You're not fucking wearing that down there, are you?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, fucking raggedy ass hat. I was like, hell, I wash it sometimes.
Yeah.
He's like, here, take this one. And he gave me this hat brand new. And he's like, yeah, that looks way better. Way better, yeah. So that's how I ended up with this hat. And actually, what is it, Salty or whatever?
Slut Life?
It's Salty. Salty is the brand name. Okay, and I was, allegedly slightly intoxicated one night, and I was looking at my hat, and I'm like, Salty, what the fuck? But if you look under it, there's a Bible verse. And if you Google that Bible verse, it is something about I can't remember the Bible verse.
Jesus.
It's like don't be salty to your neighbors.
Don't take my word for
or
it.
something like that. And it's like don't take my word for it.
It took him a second to connect the two there.
Yeah.
But no, that's a real thing. And I looked at the Bible verse, and it's something about having to do with don't be salty to your neighbor or something like that. And then I realized they made a whole $1 million company off of a Bible verse. And it's right
That
here.
sounds like a copyright issue with the Lord.
It's right there. That's the Bible verse. It's what is it? Matthew 5:13.
Oh, that's cool.
That's the actual. And I was sitting there looking at it,
What's that?
and I
What is that,
realized
Jamie?
I thought that was just like some kind of fucking art.
Yeah.
And I realized I was like salty. Why does it say salty? And then I realized I was like, what is that? And then I was like, that's almost like that's typed like a Bible verse. And I looked it up, and it is something to do with don't be salty and da da da. And they made $1 million off the Bible verse.
That's awesome.
And I didn't know that. And I wore this hat for months, having no idea that it was. That's just crazy to me.
What is that on your? Is that whenever somebody tries to follow you or try to jump on?
You
the
know what?
FaceTime or something?
Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it. You want to do it?
What
Sure.
is it?
That's
He's gonna let
people
somebody jump
trying
on.
to do a duet
Yeah.
with me.
Right, do it.
Fancy.
We'll see what it's like.
Oh, I'm gonna bring it up here, dude.
Okay.
'cause I won't be able to.
I'm gonna laugh there. Just out in bed, like, oh, I didn't mean to push that. I can see
He's beating off or something.
Let's see.
For you audio only listeners, Austin's bringing his phone over here on the live that he's
Random
doing.
one. Let's see if they accept it.
See one of his followers come up.
They're all random. What's up?
Hey, you're on
Where are
live.
you from? Hawaii? Guam?
Oh, girl.
No way. Really? Yeah. Is that where you're at right now?
Here, put your mic over there.
That's awesome.
No way.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's crazy because I actually had. Yeah, I had to do what?
There's a delay or something.
No, she's still there.
Yeah, if she didn't.
Shitty.
Okay, we gotta ramp up the talking a little here. choose a different one. Nelson.
No, actually, our day is going great. We're actually on a live podcast right now. If you want to see everybody here, all these cute young men
She's
here.
like, oh my.
So
Send this $1 million.
you actually just won a brand new Bugatti. You know Mr. Beast? Do you know Mr. Beast? He's here right
This
now.
is super slow. This is so slow.
It's not
Matt's
like
over there writing. He's like, cut this out right now. He's right. That is exactly what he's right.
Oh, it is mine. It is. Oh, because my fucking phone's about to die. That's what it is.
Crap.
Oh well. What's the bar at the top? The red and the blue thing.
That's who's winning.
Winning what?
It's a
My phone's gonna end up dying.
it's a war between Austin and her. If
She's
I
winning,
Like it,
or it looks like.
I think Austin's red.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, if I like it, it gets more.
How many
eyes.
likes does he got?
6, and she has 6.
No, I have.
I need to quit asking
I
that.
have
It's
10,000 likes.
10,000 on this.
Yeah.
That's on
Really?
the
How do I-
saying, just on our little competition thing.
Heck yeah.
Oh shit! How many people can I have on
Is she
this thing?
TikToking and driving?
Oh, I'm.
Oh, okay.
What's going on there?
My phone's gonna end up dying.
That's all right.
Okay, yeah, it's not very. Good content right now, Sam.
Huh?
This is just some random person that was watching you. That just, you just pop up.
Well, I keep losing connection.
She's on the ground right now.
She's on the Grom right now.
Oh, what happens if you win?
What happened?
Yeah, I think it goes to the
They
next
like
person.
kick her off.
Duh.
Goes to the next person.
Keep it on, keep it on.
I want to go to
You got
Guam.
15.
Do you want to go to Guam?
She's there.
It's a U.S.
Will you
territory.
fly
She's in Oregon, not Guam.
It's a U.S. territory. You can go to Guam like pretty easily. There's
Will
a
you
submarine base
fly
there.
us to Guam? It is hers.
She must have like AT&T.
Can you switch to a different? Oh, she's way behind. She's
Oh,
way
wow.
behind.
That's taking
How do I-
Yeah, try to switch to somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot how to do it.
It just gave you the option a second ago.
Yeah,
I don't
just
know.
switch.
I don't know where you were at, but
Yeah. And disconnect there.
now we got it.
Okay.
Now we got it.
We might have to cut this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Let's see if another person's any better.
For audio, we're on Austin's live feed.
Iggy?
Hey, FaceTime with Jacob.
Iggy 352?
We got 10 more seconds to accept it. They didn't accept it.
That's something.
That's alright. They're not
Dang
saying
it.
Iggy.
Dang it.
None of my actual TikTok friends are live right now. So.
Oh, there's some.
Hey.
What the fuck? What? Did it again.
What'd you do?
Oh, somebody don't speak English.
God.
He's like, no, do it again.
I was wondering what you were going on about.
He's trying not to be fucking racist.
I was worried what you were going to say there.
Hey! Guess what? It's your lucky day. You want $1 million? Do you know?
Yes!
Do you know Mr. Beast?
She's driving.
Holy shit! Is that Pitbull in the back?
She's a chauffeur.
She's like, oh yeah.
right now.
She's like, you know, Mr.
Yeah.
Beast. She's like, I'm chilling with Pitbull.
Yeah.
She's Ubering.
What
Yeah,
are
she's checking
Where'd you
her
get those glasses? Are those Burberry's or what? Huh? Damn, you don't speak English either, do you?
I think they just can't hear you because it's bad.
Okay, let's quit doing that, or else we're gonna have.
We're done.
Don't get banned on your own live.
We're kind of. So, how about them Chiefs last night? You see that? Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
I didn't watch it.
I
I don't know.
I was scared.
So nobody
Raiders,
did.
Like,
I heard they
players.
won by quite a bit. So
They did. It was like 13-30 whenever I quit watching.
13-30. Okay. Well, I think. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah.
Let's give her a go. What are we at? We're at an hour.
Hour
36.
36.
Wait, yeah. So we'll be at a good amount,
Yeah, you guys
Austin-
got any closing remarks you want the general public to know about?
and then we got to take a picture.
Besides that you're...
No
What?
fucking way.
What?
I just ended that and someone was in the middle of sending gifts.
Oh,
Get back!
Sending gifts?
Gifts.
Can you open it back up?
it said it ended on my phone.
How much money did you make on there, Austin? Or does it tell you?
572 viewers.
If they said on there, they say give it to
Altogether,
the
right
podcast
now?
people,
Oh,
you gonna
yeah.
tell us or are you gonna...
It's
I thought he
like
said-
7
I thought it said 10,000 or something. 10,000 likes.
likes.
Pop live again. I don't know who it was.
Hey, whoever that was, send us some money.
There's nobody on now.
Austin's back on.
I wish we could have got that on camera.
Live
Okay.
podcast. You can get your hat backwards. That's not this one.
Who's that?
Austin?
No, who's the one next to Austin? Who cares about
That's- We
Austin?
were just not talking.
Are
to
you
him.
serious?
I think it is. No, it's not.
Hey,
It looked just like it. Let's go.
I used to be a sexy bastard. You know?
That's all. I thought that was right there.
Used to be, look at you.
Is there some-
All right. You got any closing remarks or anything?
Anything you want the people to know about?
And you're gonna have to tell it to
The
to
microphone.
the microphone.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be able to hear you
No,
back
no.
there.
Oh, let's probably get there.
Oh, he's thinking him through now.
I think we need to go get some Cashew Kitty.
Yes.
Oh god.
Chinese food.
Sounds great.
Every time.
Every time. We didn't get to get it last time.
That's because we did it.
Definitely some, about a little tipsy poo there.
Yeah, I got a spot.
So, kind of just to close things out, it's completely off topic, but it's, Life is way too fucking short.
It's true.
That is true.
Oh, you just start a whole nother
Hey,
conversation.
we can keep going if you want.
Life's too short, man. You know,
Yes.
there it is.
Agree.
Any-
That's why we me and Matt last what was it, August, decided to just go travel.
Mhm.
Go see a lot of cool stuff.
I bet you guys have
Been all over the place.
all over.
38
But it is.
states,
That-
40 states, something like that.
that's a big thing I'm on. Is life's too short, you know, and that's why I'm weird about a lot of things, and you know,
Is that why?
close to certain people, and
So how does that make you feel?
don't take my word for it, but how does it make
New
me
episodes
feel?
every week.
What were you referring to?
The life is too short.
How does it make me feel?
What do you
Scares
wanna
the
do?
fuck
What do you
out of
wanna
me.
do?
What do I want to do?
Yeah. Cody,
I
ask me
mean,
a question.
I honestly, I think that you know, I've already done so much. I take it by
You think you can just end it
literally
here?
a second. I'm so spontaneous. I don't plan shit out. I'm not going to be like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, my goal is to be a trillionaire and live in Dubai.
Ask
Fuck
him the
that.
question.
I don't know. I take it 1 second.
What
at a time.
question?
Yeah, you might
Can
die
you go
next
anywhere
week. Who
and
knows?
And you don't have no money?
Oh, that was him. But
What?
if you had, what was it, unlimited money
Oh, yeah,
in
yeah,
8
yeah.
hours, here you ask. Give us your
Yeah,
question.
yeah. All right. So imagine this. For whatever reason, you're going to die in 8 hours, and you know that. You have money's not an issue. All right. And you get to teleport one time to anywhere in the world. You can't bring anybody with you, and you can't just like give all your money to people because that's a boring answer. What are you doing, and where are you going?
Greece.
What are you doing in Greece?
I'm going to go to Greece, and the reason behind that is that's a place that my mother has always really wanted to go to, and
So you're gonna rub it in her
you know,
face
so
while you're
if
there?
that were a realistic thing, I would take that very serious, and I would go there because if she didn't get the chance to, I know that I'd be the next person she would want to go there.
Ah.
And that's a place she's always loved. She's always wanted to go there. So I would immediately go to Greece, and I you know, I don't know what I would do there. I've never been there. I don't know what there is to do, but I would definitely figure it out. But that is definitely the place that I would go for that.
It is a
reason.
really pretty
Yeah,
country.
there's a-
I hear something. There's always something wrong
Very
with
beautiful.
I got
From,
it.
from pictures and everything I've
Yeah.
seen, but that is definitely immediately the place I would go.
a good
Hands
answer.
down, you know, I really would. And, you know, that's, yeah.
You think their grease tastes different in Greece?
Probably better.
Probably better.
I
bet their food is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly.
I'm one of those
food?
people that don't like to try new
Well,
foods.
I've never had a Greek yogurt. That's about all I've had. I don't
I mean,
know.
That's like saying
Greece has been around for a long time. They've had a
Yeah.
lot of
That's
time
like saying
to
I've
build a
had-
culture.
Are we talking about the country, or are we
Yes.
talking like
Country,
Greece
yes.
fruit,
The
wheels?
country.
Oh, okay.
No, we don't eat that. I mean,
Not on purpose.
well, I did one time, but
Not on purpose, you know.
I feel like the Greek yogurt deal. That's like, well, I've had Taco Bell. That's Mexican, isn't it?
Oh, I'd love
Yeah.
to go to Mexico and have like real Mexican food. I love Mexican
I've
I've
food.
been to
Taco
Mexico,
truck?
but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't eat authentic Mexican.
I
food when was
love
there.
Mexican food so much.
Oh, I do
That
too.
taco truck over
You didn't
by
eat
Flying J?
Mexican food while you're down there?
It wasn't authentic. It was American Mexican. You know what I mean? It
Taco
was
Bell?
like going to El Maya or something.
Ah.
Like it wasn't. I didn't get the full experience, you know, which I probably couldn't handle anyway. They like their shit so damn
So
hot.
hot.
I love spicy. I like it.
See, I like
and
it.
a margarita
but
is hits. me
I
in the soul.
love
Goes in
like
the pot,
the
comes out
taste and
hotter.
flavor, but I cannot handle it. I really can't. I love it. I'll get like a bag of Takis. I'm like,
He says pepperoni is spicy.
I've never said that. I don't
Yeah,
know why.
yeah.
He always hits me with that. I'm like, I have
you said
never
the other day,
said
you
that.
said orange chicken at Panda Express was spicy.
Yeah.
That's not pepperoni.
Express
It is
sucks.
very
I love
You don't
Panda
like Panda
Express.
Express?
but
Really?
It is not spicy.
I've only had it one time though, so I guess
I have
can't-
it probably twice a week.
I can't really leave like a bad review on Panda Express because
Panda
I've only
Express
had it
sponsor
once.
us.
But I had a terrible experience.
Yeah.
It was like overall fucking like carny or something. They're like, fucking, yeah, it tastes like shit. They're
I
like,
love it.
If it's not like fresh, it gets pretty bad quick.
Panda
I think.
It's
Express.
way
Yeah.
better than the Chinese joint billing.
No, the
or-
Chinese joint
that's
billing.
me.
OG.
I think we ought to have a survey.
Diamond Head
That
sucks.
that is the best Chinese place on the face of the planet.
Diamond Head
And
closed their
Billings.
buffet when
Yeah.
fucking COVID got made up from the China
should've
people.
closed it a long
They've been
time ago.
closed down ever since then.
They should've closed.
They have to drive through, but I hate their drive through. I like their buffet.
They're so rude. What do you want? Like, it's like,
That is so true.
Cashew
They really
chicken.
do that.
yeah.
Like some cashew.
They're like, I'm like, what? I can't. Their speaker fucking sucks.
Yeah, it
There was
does
like a prototype from 1980. It's like, I'm like, yeah, give me a cashew chicken. They're like, I'm like, yeah, let me get some soy sauce. You know? If you
Hey,
came
what
from
do you
Missouri,
say?
you would
What's-
understand.
It just had like a finger deal going on. What was that?
Finger heart. Or
You
something?
making
No,
money?
like a
Yeah.
swipe.
a swipe.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I thought that. I don't know.
You made $1 million.
Swiper, no swiping.
Yeah.
It's funny you mention that. Me and Devin Johnson went to the mall one time.
Are you fucking with my chair? Why does it keep going down? You guys are fucking with me or something. This is a damn skit or something. Why are the shocks just blowing out on this fucking thing?
I didn't do anything.
This commercial.
What the hell? It keeps going down. Did I
The
fucking
chairs
break it?
came with the house, so
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not great quality.
I like it. I like him though. I wish I had a
See,
Forza.
now I'm back over here. I just know I was below the mic. I was like, what the fuck?
He's looking up like your 60-year-old kid.
You're a midget on camera here.
That's funny. Me and Devin went to the mall one time. I had Pan Pacific for the first time. He's like, all right, Jacob.
All over the place.
He's like, here's how you do this. You're going to walk up and you're going to tell them you want number one. And then they're going to go, you're going to say yes if you want sauce.
I'm sure.
You're going to say no if you don't. Like, all right. So I'm like, yes. So they give me some more sauce. And he's like, shut. And I was like, Devin, what's that mean? He's like, he's asking me if you want more. I was like, nah, that's good.
That's so true. And it's like not even trying to be
Well,
like.
when they're getting better, you'll be like, I want number one, and they get the pen, and they're like pointing at stuff like, what do you want to drink? And you go like this
one
one.
of them like Scholastic book fair, one of the pointer finger things.
Yeah, it's like, tap over here, you want noodles and rice, and you're like, the top one. I want rice.
Top one.
It's so good. It is good.
Well, I think we need to go to the mall after this and get some food. Some
Got all the way
Pacific.
to
Because
Kentucky.
Billings is closed, and he doesn't like it
it's
anyway.
closed.
I live in Springfield.
It's Sunday.
so-
Yeah, see, he lives in Springfield, so we're gonna go to the mall.
But I'll go to Pan Express for my Chinese food.
There's a Panda Express in the Republic.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for it again.
Pan Express.
I just had a bunch of slices of pizza, so
but I'll eat still.
I'm good.
See, that's my issue. That's why I went from 180 to 250.
So
Do it
we're
250?
More watching.
240, yeah.
Damn. No wonder that chair keeps going down.
I know. I thought he's over here. No, he's over here tampering with the fucking lever. on.
Cheers is
I
giving
wish.
out.
The first hour and a half, it was just fine. Now I'm just fucking.
I realize you don't believe me, but you can watch the footage back.
It's really nice.
She needs greased or something. She needs some oregano.
Well, get
Something
your on.
right.
Yeah, get on back.
See, now I got one foot on the ground and that
it's a
isn't going down
string.
now.
It's a string.
Yeah, I got like a lever system over here. My hand's over here, and I'm just.
Letting air out of it. The air compressor ran out of gas.
Well, I guess it's time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's we'll take a picture and then that'll be the end of it
For the videos, anyway.
for the videos. Yeah.
Oh,
What
yeah.
happens off screen's different.
That'll go on the Patreon.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Patreon, $14,000 a month.
Kick
I
your
hope.
back in the ball sack. Come on.
All right.